Just picking up from last session. Remember, you guys came back from the Black Mountain. Yeah, after suffering.
No, we
whatever
didn't.
you'd like
Nothing
to say.
happened last session.
Let
We
him do the
just
recap, you
sat around
fuckers.
and
Let him do the recap.
All right. So, coming back from the Black Mountain, you guys managed to get a room at the inn, or a series of rooms at the inn, and just spend your long rest there. You haven't gone back to Mr. Pharaoh or the Consulas yet to, tell him, hey, we did your little request. And at the moment, that is your only goal.
I have completed your errand, boy.
So we're gonna this beginning of this is gonna start off about the night after. Where it's gonna start the night after you got back to the tavern. I know some of you guys wanted to go ahead and go purchase some things in the downtime, but at the moment, those of you who are interested in buying things, keenly remember that Clank has eaten most of your money. So in order to actually purchase anything, you're going to have to bother him about it.
So is it the morning or the...
It's going to be morning.
Okay.
So it's the morning after our first long rest, right? After we got back from the Black Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is the morning, okay.
I'm gonna bother Clank the moment I get up.
I'm gonna get up, walk downstairs if that's where the bar is. I'm gonna sit my ass down and tiredly ask for some breakfast.
How will you pay for breakfast?
Clank, we need our money.
Clank.
We need our money, please.
My money. Get your own.
Ed, you hold the party funds. You literally volunteered to be our piggy bank. Please.
I have ulterior motives.
I know you do, but I also have ulterior motives keeping you alive, so please, can I have some money to buy a hand crossbow and some ammo? Please.
And I cough up 1 copper piece.
I'm gonna need more than that. I'm gonna shove the copper piece back in.
I don't think we have any copper pieces.
Clank has 3 copper pieces. He will bestow them upon you.
And I need more than copper pieces, Clank.
Clank bestows upon you 1 silver piece.
I need gold, Clank.
1
How
gold
do you
piece.
control that?
He's a
Like-
coin slot machine.
Clank.
You have 2 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, I just can't go with the fact that Roy is actively just going every time he wasn't giving me money.
Clank, can we please have our money? Or
Clank,
we have alternative ways and entry points.
Clank,
of
how-
getting-
You are not specifying an amount, so I'm giving you minimal
Clank,
amounts.
how about this? How much gold do you have on you right now?
More than 4.
Can I get an exact amount?
Less than 100.
Okay. How about you take your money back and you accompany me to the market and then pay for my equipment?
Is that a wise idea?
It
Could
is.
we ask for a withdrawal of your current funds?
Depends how much you're wanting.
Can we?
I want it all.
No. How about no? I would like a simple withdrawal of 15 gold pieces, please.
That is a lot of Clank money. But Clank can bestow upon you 13 gold.
I guess I'll take it. Thank you, Clank. I'll see you later, and I'll go to the market. God damn it.
I think that there's something wrong with you, Tin Man. Although I might be wrong.
Clank has feelings.
And you hurt
Clearly.
them. And you hurt them. Oh.
And what are you feeling right now?
Murderous rage.
And why are you feeling that, buddy?
Because you exist.
God damn it!
Clank only has 2 emotions. Murderous rage and non-murderous rage. And that non-murderous rage is slightly less murderous rage.
Sounds like we need to send you to a therapist at one point.
What is a therapist?
Well,
Do they do things with your butthole?
no. Why?
Because
Would you? No.
Because therapist, when broken down, comes to the rapist.
You know what? Forget I said anything.
God damn it! God damn it!
Royal.
We're not even 10 minutes in! God damn it! Anyway, Cassian's gone to the market, dude.
You cannot yell at me for what is correct.
I'm not
Oh
even
yeah,
there.
I'm here, Closet. Sorry. I completely missed what Royal said. What did you say?
He said therapist when broken down to its base components is the rapist.
Hey, Clank, is anybody else up?
Scanning. I don't know. Use your eyes.
If you didn't talk so loud, not many.
That's fair. How are you doing today?
My face hurts.
Well, I was gonna state the obvious, but
So someone just said we can call Clank the piggy Clank since he is the piggy bank. Nice. Anyway, continue.
Hey, crimes.
well, that should be a given because of, yesterday. But anything else bugging you?
Clank.
Well, other than Clank, of course, but...
I'm going downstairs.
I thought we already were downstairs. Yes, you are. God damn it.
He's going further downstairs.
Into the depths of his
I
mind.
did not know we were not still in the room.
Yeah, I've been sitting at the bar waiting for breakfast.
You fucking alcoholic.
Looking
What?
around, there doesn't seem to be anybody just like around the bar and around the main area of the tavern or the inn. Torum doesn't seem to be behind the bar, and there isn't really anyone around.
Huh. I guess it's a
Cool.
lot earlier than I thought it was.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
Not here.
That makes sense. I'll go wake our rest of our compatriots. Go bother them for a bit. So I'm gonna get
Nice.
up and I'm gonna walk up backstairs.
Would you like me to to accompany you?
Sure! More the merrier.
Oh god.
Dear God, please no.
I got a feeling I know what Clank's gonna do.
I'm gonna knock on Eldak's door. Hey, Eldak, it's morning. Wake up.
Okay.
Wake up.
I said okay.
Clank says get out of bed now.
Wake
I
up!
already am.
Clank says come to me.
These people. I'm gonna open my
Okay.
door.
Sorry.
I'm gonna open my door, look at Clank, and go, can I even call you a person? Or what?
Ouch.
It's
Can I
also
call you a
just,
robot? Or...
You
It's
can
also
call me your
just-
death.
it's also just breakfast. There's no R.
I'm sorry, I just literally just copy pasted it.
Yeah, well, it's wrong.
You're wrong!
Clank is never wrong.
Have you seen, shoot. Names are not my specialty. Alistair.
Clearly.
You mean Isse?
Isse. That's what I meant. Totally what I meant.
Yes, I'm right here.
When did you get here?
I was sitting in the corner the whole time.
Did you not see him? He does not make a lot of noise. He read book.
I'm John
Yes.
Wayne Pilgrim.
I guess I didn't. Well then, it looks like,
Holy crap, you got an 18, Sam.
Yes.
Good boy.
looks like Cassian already left, and Ulgu already left. So what do you guys want to do today? I know it's a little early still, but...
I don't
Oh
really
my
have
God, you're like
anything
my mother.
specific.
I was going to continue studying this book until we made with an adventure.
That's fair.
You should do
Oh.
ASMR, Tato.
Yeah, that shit would bang.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything specific I need to do because I don't have enough gold to get any armor or nothing.
I'm gonna head to what's his fucking faces.
Are
Is
you
Clank-
still
is
here,
Clank
or
still with us, or
No,
Really?
just telling
All
Closet where he's going.
Ulgu?
Oh, Ulgu. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But Cassian and Ulgu have already left the inn by this point, so it's still Isse, Mizuno, Clank, and Aldak still inside of it.
Well, I guess we could always go and bother the. I'm sorry, I'm having one hell of a morning.
Are we
You
going to
almost
go
said
cause problems? Are we going to go cause problems on purpose?
Not on purpose, but I'm
No.
sure that problems will find us.
But
We'll
you
go
did say
back
you-
to the Consulis and tell them of our success and mental trauma.
Or maybe I offer street tattoos.
You want
Get
to
some
offer
money.
street tattoos?
I have like
I
a
know.
legitimate tattoo kit.
I know.
You
No,
can
it's
give
a little
tattoos.
early still, but
Yes, I can.
Clank wishes to be marked.
I could get a whole shitload of money doing that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. You guys go talk to the consulants. I'm gonna make some money.
I
I'm
thought you
forward.
left!
I did.
All right.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking. Oh my
Yeah, all right. So, where are you just setting up, like, on the port, like right outside of the inn, or do
I'm
you
gonna
want
go to like the middle of the city.
Okay.
There's like the largest concentration of people.
All right. I mean, I don't
And
know.
offer-
That's why I'm
and offer-
asking.
And offer Kazrim tribal tattoos because it's like the equivalent of white people getting Chinese characters.
Oh god.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Real quick, Closet. Do you just want me to just go ahead and straight add the wisdom score plus to my thing, or do you want me to make a note of it?
So,
To
yes,
my-
but I'll show you specifically how to do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring you to this, and it should swap you over to a little like option screen. In the center, do you see attribute options?
Yes,
like
attribute
where it
options.
says Wisdom plus 0, change that to a 2, and then you can go back to core.
Okay.
plus
2.
One
So
second.
like that.
Yeah, Tato, I did actually. I have an interesting way for you to do that
Oh,
during
I
your
did that wrong.
downtimes. Whenever you're interested in doing that,
My buddy,
you may or may not like it.
my buddy
Wisdom plus
actually,
2.
my buddy actually has a Chinese character column on his spine, but he speaks Mandarin and his thing is China.
That's
And
fair.
it's
His thing is China?
he's only ever dated Chinese women. He's taught himself Mandarin in high school. He's been to China many times. He's like a weeb, but for China.
Okay.
Now,
Okay. Anyways, so he's off doing that. The rest of you guys are going to meet the Consulis, right? And I know Cassian went to go
Yes.
buy equipment.
Yes.
So,
I'm getting money for my own equipment.
God, please.
simply because you're on your 6, I am going to kind of speed that interaction up. How much money did you end up getting out?
I got 13 because asshole.
I also got
Okay.
up 2 more gold. You have 15.
So now I have a total of 23.
I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah,
I'm gonna
not
go
bad.
ahead and kill your hopes and dreams. Hand crossbows are very expensive.
How much are they?
Hold on.
Because I will haggle
like
a mother.
300 gold.
No, like 75.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, we're,
Because they've got a
working
lot
for-
of great properties. I mean,
know
they're
how
gonna
to
be
get one.
like I tend to roll them a little less than that, but they're still like very
Oh,
expensive.
that's
Can
right.
I-
This isn't 3.
Remember, you're still getting once you guys go see the Consulis, you're gonna get paid.
All right,
so-
then I guess once I figure out that I don't have enough, I'll just go to see the Consulis and
Oh,
fuck it.
charisma gets 2.
I know how to get one.
No.
I'm
It
not
just
there.
involves a secret ingredient.
Yeah, I know.
Wisdom gets 1.
The secret ingredient is always crime.
Yeah, so I guess once I realize, oh shit, crossbows are a little bit more expensive than what I have, I guess I'll just go see the Consulas.
Okay, so just
Well,
because
actually-
Scythe is doing his little
Before
actually,
that-
Scythe.
Before that closet, can I still get that black cloth mat? Like,
Yeah,
sewed
yeah,
on
yeah.
My, okay, I'll
Yeah,
still
like I
pay
said,
the
that's
5
only
silver
going to
for
cost
that.
you about that's only going to cost you like 2 gold.
2 gold?
most.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
Scythe, how long are you planning on doing the tattooing thing for? Like the entire time that they're gone, right?
Until they come and find me.
Do me a favor.
Wait, where did
Uh,
that?
just because of what we're doing here, I know you have the tattooing kit, and there's no like tool proficiency for it that exists. Unless you want to just make one really quickly. Just
it
roll
just-
me.
It would either be. I would say it's either intelligence or.
Well, because it relates to like
Yes.
performance, but I'm gonna say you're proficient in this.
Okay.
So roll me like
D20 plus 2.
yeah, D20 plus your charisma and
What's
your
my charisma
proficiency.
+2?
So
my
like for
charisma and
you,
what?
D20 plus your charisma modifier and your proficiency for you. So for you, it'd be like a D20 plus 3. So roll that twice for me, and then roll me a flat D20.
That one guy got a bad hat.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Okay.
Yikes.
All right. Yikes. So
One
Run up
gave
high!
one guy an amazing tattoo, the other one not so much.
so you ended up getting about 2 customers coming to you. The first one you managed to give him a very intricate, albeit small tattoo, wrapping around the wrist of his right arm. Being as impressed as he was, he decided to give you about 12 gold for your
12 gold,
for your troubles.
brother. Do you know how much tattoos cost?
Yeah, but it's
12
also
gold.
some random dude offering tattoos in the middle
a
of the
language
city.
that he doesn't actually understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. There,
Um,
I'm gonna say
as you
dick.
as an older man approaches you for your second customer, and as you start to give him the tattoo,
Please don't blow out.
for some strange reason, your cannula slips and gouges out a little bit of his skin on his left arm. The man then accuses you of attempting to kill him with
Nice.
a poisoned and dangerous needle, and runs off to call the guards. You quickly pack up your equipment and leave the scene of the quote-unquote crime as fast as you can.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that.
All right, so for the rest of you meeting the Consulas.
Well, okay. If that happens, I'm just gonna like tear ass to the Consulas.
Okay.
Oh no, dude.
Oh. After some time, most of you find yourselves standing outside of the trading house for House of Scars.
Open the door.
Aldak, Mizuno, Clank, and Isse standing outside. First, see Cassian approaching them from the distance. After a little bit, you can hear this kind of dull thumping coming up behind you. As you turn around and you see a quite large elephant man booking it down the road towards all of you.
Oh, hi, Ulgu. Where have you been?
See, I have a feeling something very wrong just happened. Am I right?
I'm just gonna shout, "Make way!" and fucking barrel through the gate.
Oh no.
Let's go! Actually, Closet.
What's up?
Could you argue, or maybe I suppose it'd be the aftercare for the tattoo, but tattooing would be medicine?
Yeah, I suppose, but I guess it also depends on like what you were trying to like the intricacy of the tattoo. But anyways, we'll talk about that.
It's over that now, but yeah, I mean,
if you really want to work on it, I'll think about it. I'll think of a system on it.
Yeah.
Either way, you're all still standing outside of the trading house
as an elephant man barrels through the gates.
Well, just really down the street towards the building.
Oh lord.
Huh, he seems to be in a hurry for some reason.
No,
why.
I think something bad happened. Aldak, do you want to deal with the guards after this? Since you seem
Why
to
do
have
you think
an
that something
affinity
bad
for-
happened?
Oh,
Maybe
just-
he just had to get.
Were there guards following him, or?
No, I just have a bad feeling something is wrong.
I mean, I'm sure if we come across, if we have an issue with the guards, we can sort something out. We need to stop getting in trouble with the guards, kindly.
Listen,
Hey,
if
don't
you're
look at me. I've been a good Imperial citizen.
I have been nothing but neutral.
listen, I have nothing wrong with your guard. Just don't assume that I'm a slaver, and we're fine.
Are you not, though?
I'm not.
No, you take that a little too personally. Maybe
Yeah,
you are a slaver.
No, I just have a very good reason for not liking to be called a slaver.
methinks thou doth protest too much.
I agree. Slaver.
Would you like me to put some gauntlets on you, Clank, and just sell you into slavery?
That sounds something like a slaver would say.
Yeah, if you
Yikes.
if you really want me to turn into one, I can, fella. I can.
That's
That's
all
a
right,
big,
buddy.
like-
Considering one of us here has only ever actually been a slaver, that being me, you're the wrong type.
I was about to say, I don't feel like I fit the archetype for a slaver, do I?
No, you're much too soft.
Thank you. See, thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't
It was
think he
not a
meant that as a
compliment.
compliment.
No,
Yeah,
I
like you
I
said.
will take that as a compliment. No, fuck you.
You all get the impression that maybe standing outside of this trading house this long talking about slavery is not the best course of action.
Well,
Maybe we should continue on to the Consulas.
please be my guest. I am.
Slavery is somewhat applicable.
I mean, we
It
are
has-
technically indebted.
Exactly.
Against our will.
I start yelling about slavery and hoping that someone who is.
Please help. Anyway, I guess we go into the Consulas' place.
Inside the trading house, you can see Mr. Pharaoh standing behind it. Shut the fuck. You can see Mr. Pharaoh standing behind his desk, clearly just stirring something into a cup of tea. The trading house is as unique as it is always, with multiple different animal heads mounted to the walls, suits of armors, and other strange artifacts strewn about. Behind Mr. Pharaoh is seemingly just a very nondescript-looking man wearing some armor. His face is obscured by one of the pillars right next to him, and the series of objects in the way.
Who would have forgot?
I guess I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna hold, kind of throw my hands up. Well, we've arrived back. The Flayer priest made it onto his boat.
He is dead!
What?
He's dead.
And nothing else happened. At all.
Look,
got
regardless, he
onto
made
the
it
ship.
to his boat. He made it to his designated position. He's fine.
Yes,
The
and
elephant
then he,
man has proof on his trunk.
Yes,
Pharaoh,
yes.
and then
The
he dragged us into some nightmarish dimension with
It-
an undulating flesh thing.
to which this one challenged and got a tattoo from. So
Yeah, it worked out fine. I don't know
So-
why y'all are throwing a fit about it. It
I'm-
worked
no,
out.
it look-
I'm sorry, you guys did what?
it looks pretty intricate.
Shut
doesn't
up,
it?
elf.
It looks very good. He's not the
Excuse
elf.
me, I'm not an elf.
He's a
How
dragonborn.
dare you!
How dare you? Yeah, he said, how dare he?
He is not an elf.
He's a dragonborn.
Do not merit him with that.
Y'all look the same.
Merit.
Frillian pom-poms.
But regardless, Mr. Pharaoh,
Soft.
what other tasks you have for us as we now find ourselves very
Kill the
directionless?
And hopefully less emotionally scarred.
And less in debt. I would really like to make some money.
So, during this entire time, Mr. Farrow hasn't actually looked up. He's continued to stare into his tea and just read from a small book. Yes, the priest made me aware that you had entered the city. I've, he kind of looks up, glances up at you. Had some interesting reports from the gate about
that
your
tablet
entrance.
wasn't ours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I don't know. I'm gonna like lean in like both of my fists like on his desk. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to explain myself or explain this. That tablet was not ours. Now you can receive a full report about it if you request. However, if you're going to sit there and accuse us of something I'm going to just assume is baseless and spare you the insult here.
Mm-hmm.
We finished your goddamn errand.
Yes, he did. He then, with the little plumed kind of feather pen in one of his hands, he points towards a series of bags to his right. And this is your payment.
It's gonna be bags.
I guess I'll take one of the bags and I'll open it.
A bag for each of you should be more than enough to fund any more equipment,
It's
considering
gonna be
you
a bag
will
of cotton.
Well,
be traveling for quite a bit.
okay.
As you open up the bag, you'll find what seems to be one hastily jammed in health potion with about 200 gold pieces in the bag.
Nice.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Where did you get raw, unprocessed cotton from?
What?
What?
You ever
What?
seen the most racist field trip?
Hold on. Why are you so obsessed with cotton right now? No one said cotton but you.
Yes, I know, because this is some shitty noble. He's not gonna pay us with money.
No,
He just did.
he literally just did. What do you mean?
That's literally all he has is money. He's not even a real noble.
I'm gonna
Pog.
I'm gonna put the sack in my backpack.
I was gonna say, is that each sack or is that?
Yes,
that
that's
is
each
each
sack.
sack.
Okay, so what do you want us to add for the health potion? Just put one health potion.
Just one health potion, yeah.
Okay.
It'll be the standard healing potion.
I'm gonna look to Mr. Farrow. Well, apparently this is for
Pharisees.
traveling cost. Where are we going exactly?
I will make you aware of it just one moment. He then turns to his left. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean into Isse while he's referencing this dude. I think it's
Okay.
another goddamn escort job. I swear to the Lord.
As he
Swear on everything.
points to his left, we have a interest. The consulis has made an interesting request. He would like this man to accompany you. As he points over to the man sitting down next to him. And Sam, that's gonna be you.
Hello.
Oh, so it's another escort job. God damn it.
Well, no. This individual is also, shall we say, in the employ of the consulis, not quite in the same fashion as you, but
Right, so from indentured servitude to just regular servitude.
not quite. The consulis, while he is rather impressed with the report that Sir Ethan of Kelleran has actually sent back to us, he would like someone to ensure the quality of your work.
We require a babysitter.
Also, Sam, if you want to actually, like, put your character's name in, you can go at the very bottom of the text box where it says as, click on that, and it should have your character name. So we
Well,
can do this.
Report that Ethan sent you. What report did he send?
Mr.
Who the
Farrell,
fuck is Ethan?
It's the Flayer priest that we escorted.
Oh.
as Mr. Farrell reaches underneath the desk and puts down a little device, as we spoke, the tetrahedrons or telehedrons, apologies, are quite useful devices. Now, no, my associate here is not just a babysitter; he is also
And please
gaining
call me Christ.
gaining some information from this exchange.
$100
he
to anybody.
will accompany you.
Okay.
$100 to anybody that got that reference.
I don't think anyone
I have
did.
no clue what you said. You were just mumbling while
I
Closet
said it.
talked.
Please call me Christ.
God damn it,
Call me
Scythe.
Christ.
Somebody please get it. Chat, if you're hearing this, you too.
Yeah, whoever can get that reference, you get $100.
Sounds like you don't have anyone in your chat.
Yikes!
Ow. First off, ow.
Oh,
That hurt.
oh.
That hurt.
That was a low blow.
That was a very low blow. Anyway,
Anyway,
So where are we supposed to be headed? What are we supposed to be doing aside from bringing this person along with us?
Right. So, there are, as Mr. Farrow kind of sketches said, quite a few things to be done. So, I will let you decide. The first. The Consulus needs someone to represent his interests, per se, in the House of Blood. So,
In the house of what?
the House of Blood. Continuing.
Uh-huh.
Another. The Consulus is also rather interested with some developments near the Black Fort. The Shatterblood, specifically. And that is where, as he points over to Sam's... are you still going by Sammy, Sam? With the character's name?
yeah, it'll be Sammy, but
Okay, yeah. As he kind of points his hand towards Sammy, and our associate here is quite interested in events occurring in that region. Another.
Word again, associate.
Another. As I'm sure, as the reports I've received from the gate, I'm sure some of you are aware of the rather interesting group of bandits traveling around this area with circular blades.
I remember hearing something about that.
I never
What
got
is-
my bounty.
we can go do that after this. Regardless, continue.
Wait, hold on. No, you did get the bounty.
No, I didn't.
You did for that one guy. Remember you argued with him over the pricing? He gave you the money?
Yeah, and then he told you to come back to get more.
Like, information on, like, more targets. Anyways. So, those bandits, quote-unquote, have been raiding many Lascaris trading convoys in the region. We'd like you to investigate why they're specifically targeting the Consulus' convoys and not any other trading companies, for example.
Probably pissed somebody off.
Mr. Farrow kind of shrugs and says, as is the nature of being one of the strongest traders in the region.
Uh-huh.
Can I roll history to see if that's true?
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
Because remember, I'm part of that thing. Like,
Yeah.
I would know.
Yeah, no, you're right. Go ahead. and roll. So, you remember seeing a lot of Lascaris marked wagons coming in and out of the city. So you're pretty certain that he's not lying, or at least not wrong.
So, I want to touch back onto the first task that you spoke of, representing the Consulus and the House of Blood. Can you give me a bit more information on that?
The Consulus is tied to a caucus of sorts that
Of vampires.
Mr. Farrow just stares at you. No, I don't suppose.
I kind of look at him too in a little bit of a weird, like.
Regardless, Mr. Ferris, please continue.
Continuing. The House of Blood is currently voting on measures to increase, well, restrict certain imports from the southern area of Islan currently. And the Kutsulis, while confident these measures will not pass, would like to ensure that the caucus he supports is aware of the person of the individual currently funding them.
Who might that individual be, if you don't
Him.
mind us asking? I'm sorry, I zoned the fuck out.
It's fine. Regardless.
Why else would he be interested?
So basically, just stand around and look
I will
tough.
not.
No, it's more negotiating, I assume. Is this
No,
caucus?
he wants us to strong arm a diplomat.
Yes, aggressive negotiations. Regardless, is this caucus in town?
Isn't
No,
that what I just said?
you will be traveling to the capital.
Also, Clank can do this. Clank has very strong arms.
Okay.
But not to worry, you
So-
won't have to go on foot. If you approach the stables by the northern gate, there will be a man who will give you the means of transportation. This will be available to you if you were going to the Black Fort or Grand Montaigne.
Well, why don't we take the Black Fort and the caucus job just to kill two birds with one stone, and then
Yeah.
we can...
Can we not go to the Black Fort? If possible?
Is there a
Why
reason
not?
why you would like
What's
to
your
not go
fucking
to the Black
problem?
Fort?
Rather personal, yes.
You alright, all
Well,
that?
maybe you should fix that and
Well,
get going.
no, relax. Ease off the gas. How about we deal with the caucus first, and then once we let Oldak get his bearings, we can consider the Black Fort, or even then, we can still continue the investigation on the Scars convoys getting ambushed. Sound good?
I was about to ask, if we went to the capital, are the bandits operating in that area as well? Or is it just a specific route?
Well, most of the ambushes seem to be in the routes going between Grand Austin and Grand Huron.
Oh, so it's directly on our path, so we might just accidentally run into it.
So we might kill two birds with one stone regardless.
Possibly.
3 birds
Yes.
with one stone.
I would say...
But we have received reports of many convoys coming from the Shatterbloods being raided as well.
Interesting.
Not as many as those coming from Grand Austin, but it's still a factor.
So, from what I'm...
Well, why don't we deal with the more significant problem first?
Would that be the caucus and the Black Fort jobs?
That would be dealing with the majority of the raiding happening between Grand Austin, or Grand Huron and this town.
Yeah,
The
so
cap-
what...
Austin in this town.
Yes, and then while we're doing that, we can also be heading towards the caucus debate.
Yes, kill two birds with one stone, I agree. So I would say sign us up for those as of right now, since one of our compatriots doesn't feel comfortable going to the Black Fort yet.
Yes. It is current year. He needs to get over his...
I have a couple questions about the bandits.
It's too far north, it's starting to get fucking cold.
Yes, your questions about the bandits?
Well, is there any way to make us seem, what's the word? Not too auspicious? That's not the right word. Basically, is there anything that we can use to make them basically put a lure on us and draw them out?
Well,
Make us seem like a...
Well, if they're
target.
raiding convoys, we could embed ourselves in a convoy.
Circular closet. Are they carrying chakrams?
yes.
Oh, awesome.
And what is the... You said something about circular weapons. What exactly are they?
Mr. Farrow turns to his right and starts rummaging through a container until he brings out what seems to be a handle with a almost like a semicircle blade kind of attached to it that kind of wraps it around and almost like a fist of sorts. And as he puts it on the table between you two, they seem to be in the variations of this.
Oh, holy shit.
So, distinctive weapons, do they have any distinctive markings?
Well, as he turns over the blade, you can. He points very close. He points to a very kind of slightly faded away skull-like symbol. The symbol itself seems to be an open-mouthed skull that has kind of sharp pointings towards the bottom and the top. They all seem to, while the blades themselves may not be exactly the same, many of them are semicircles, if not full circles. They all seem to have this same sort of skull-like marking.
Can I roll to see if I recognize that skull marking from somewhere?
Yes.
What would you want me to roll?
That sounds like a history, wouldn't it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history for this. I was thinking something. No, yeah, go ahead and roll a history.
God!
I might as well do the bad rolls all the way now.
Yeah,
Can I roll history based on my findings in the library?
Actually, yeah. Okay, so
There we go.
looking at the symbol, Aldec is you're not really going to remember much about it, but it well, you can't really remember anything about it. It doesn't seem like anything you've seen before. However, whenever Isse looks at it, he seems to he reads through a very ancient book in an old imperial library that covered a very an ancient order of human slaves that would work almost as bodyguards for their, I suppose, vampire masters. There wasn't much of a explanation of who these people were, and there weren't many details left surviving the old wars. But they did retain the title of Venatori.
That seems to be the mark of Venatori.
Venatori.
Well, at least we have a name for them.
I know what that means in Latin, I think.
What's Latin?
That was out of character, you bitch.
Well, you could just say Imperial Tongue.
Well, regardless, it seems like you can sign us up for the caucus job and the what was it? Isse again? The Venatori?
Venatori.
Indeed.
You can sign us up for those two jobs. I assume we'll be speaking with diplomats, trading leaders, something of that sort.
I suppose if let's see, kind of scans the room, looks at the rest of you. If speaking with people is your forte, I can't say out of the things I've heard that that's accurate.
I have a far nicer tongue when I am attempting to pitch a sale.
I'm also
Cassian.
I'm also a lot more calm when I'm discussing business, Marine. I'll take the if the consulas can write down a document of sorts of his needs or what he wants out of this trade deal, I can possibly strong arm his wants into the caucus itself.
Well, I should clarify. These are all expected to be completed. I should be certain here. The only one that's quite on a strict timetable is the vote in Grand Montaigne. However, the vote itself will proceed in a week. While in the city, the consulus asks you to meet with one of his contacts per se, and as Mr. Farrow starts writing down on the paper, you'll find him here at this address. Unfortunately, I don't have a name. The consulus has not given me that.
Is there a word, phrase, or anything that this contact will be able to recognize us from?
No. He's expecting you. It's nothing involving such subterfuge.
Well,
So simple and straightforward. I like it.
So it seems like we'll have to head to the Blackfoot then, Aldak. I hope you don't mind that.
I thought the vote was happening out of character. I thought the thing was happening in Grand Austin.
It is.
Vote.
Good. Well, okay.
It is,
So
but there's a Black Fort.
yeah.
Job that is
well.
expected to be completed of us.
So to give more of a quick details. So the three jobs. One's going up to the Black Fort, and
Why don't you just kick it over to the map and show them?
Oh, I thought you guys were all on the map. I guess it was just me. I didn't pull you over. Sorry about that.
You're good. You're good.
Just a reminder. There is no direct route between the Black Fort and Grand Montaigne. The only roads that go between them are Black Fort to Grand Huron, back to Grand Montaigne. So, the first job, there's 3 jobs, obviously. The first one is to go to the Black Fort and investigate strange occurrences leading from the Black Fort to the Shatterbloods. The second job, which is the only currently time-sensitive one, in a week, the House of Blood is going to vote on a measure restricting imports and exports from the city of Islam to the south. The Consulis is not too happy about this and is expecting it to fail, but he wants the rest of you to sort of represent him in the House. And put a little pressure on the group of senators that are currently voting.
So what, does he want the exports to go through or not?
Yes, because he's currently buying and selling things from there. The measure itself would block these purchases and sales within the Empire.
Got it. So he wants the exports.
Mm-hmm,
and this is in Grand Austin, correct?
No, this is in Grand
Montaigne.
Montaigne. The House of Blood is in Grand Montaigne. Okay. Yeah. So, now Grand Austin is between Grand Austin and Grand Huron. Those regions are currently being raided by, as Isse discovered, these Venatori groups.
So, if anything, we need to hit Grand Montaigne first, and then on our way back on the main road to the Black Fort, unless we want to go off-road, we can kind of get as much intel as we can before heading to the Black Fort.
Yeah. So, remember the vote itself is only in a week.
Okay.
So, if you really wanted to, you guys can, in fact, do other things, and then get there when the vote's going on. Or if you want to get there and establish yourself first, you can.
I think going in, figuring out which senators want the export, which one doesn't, and then working from there would help us immensely and give us more time to pressure a vote than just getting there last second and then trying to willy-nilly that shit.
How long does it take for us to get from here to Grand Montaigne?
So if you're simply because of the roads, and if you're taking a wagon, as Mr. Farrow gave you, it'll only take you about like 2.5 days to get there. Simply because it's just...
And that's without any ambushes or anything.
That's without
else.
any stops. Yeah. About 2.5 to 3 days to get there.
Alright, I'm going back into character. I think, if anything, what we should do, focus on the vote in Grand Montaigne first. Then grab as much intel on the way back, following the main road, and then head to the Black Fort, deal with that.
If I might, I'm gonna, we have a map in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I suggest, and I'm going to point at the map, we go... I should probably get a pen that actually works. We go to Grand Montaigne first.
I agree.
And since the rebels, or the Venatori, we head back, go to Grand Austin, circle back around, and then head up to Black Fort.
Wait, we're going to Grand Austin? Why?
That's the area where the Venatori are operating.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I thought that we would be able to get intel in this small little region in between Grand Austin and the three-way intersection.
Well, that's the thing.
Apologies.
I'm saying after we leave Grand Montaigne.
Yeah, I understand now. I was just
we
confused
extend our search through those 2 roads and then back to the Black Fort.
If we need to.
Yeah, I'm completely in agreement with that. I was just confused at first because I was like, Grand Austin. But no, we can definitely do that. But I think we should head to Grand Montaigne as soon as possible. Establish ourselves there, get an idea of which senators want the vote, which ones do not. Give us more time to pressure a vote. Ensure the vote goes through in our favor, and then we can go from there. Get rid of the time-sensitive stuff first.
I look back up at the Consulis. Has there been any reports of exactly what equipment the bandits have been using?
I'll have you know it's Mr. Farrow.
Yeah, it's Mr.
Farrow, excuse me.
So,
because
other than these circular blades, it's those of our traders and other associated guardsmen and the convoys have spoken about these Venatori, as he looks over at Isse, as being rather skilled fighters. They seem to act more like assassins rather than bandits.
I was only asking because the last group
I
of
have
bandits...
figured out the problem.
And what's the problem?
The Venatori are attempting to assassinate the consulate.
Is that what you deduced?
Did the man just not say that they act more like assassins than actual fucking bandits?
Yes, but if
Yes,
they were...
but he was discussing their fighting style.
I know, but...
What?
Well, hold on, Ulgu. I'm not saying that's far off, but I'm saying if... And this is coming from someone who trained to be an assassin.
Uh-huh.
If they were going to assassinate a target, hitting their convoys repeatedly and not going after the target makes no sense. There is no logical thread between those two actions.
I don't think they're looking to assassinate any one person.
They have the fighting style of an
Looks
assassin.
like they're fighting guerrilla
You
fighting.
guys are really overthinking this. Which target is easier to hit? A convoy in the middle of the day that's moving, or a convoy that's stopped at night with everyone asleep?
That's what I'm saying. I'm helping Ulgu kind of...
Clank
getting
just
rid
wants
of
to
the
make
threat.
brain paste.
Look, regardless...
Well, a man's death looks far less targeted when he dies amidst numerous of convoy raids than if somebody were to just sneak up and stab him in the heart.
Well, that's the point I was looking for. The last group of bandits we ran into had a ballista amongst them, but from what it sounds like, they're not going to have any artillery with them if they're...
A ballista?
A ballista.
Yes, a
it wasn't
ballista.
a very high quality one, but...
It was still
Wait
working.
one moment. Sephiroth's gonna turn around and looks like he's just rummaging through a series of books right now.
What, do you think that we've run into the Venatori before?
He comes back with a book and he starts flipping through some of the pages. 3 months ago, a part of the garrison at Grand Huron, in usual patrols of the outskirts of the city and the area surrounding it, found a rather strange marked arms, we should say, transport. It seems equipment stolen from an Imperial garrison was in the hands of a group of bandits.
Interesting.
One thing that the manifest had stated was that a series of ballistas had been delivered to multiple areas throughout the Empire.
Interesting.
Well, clearly
So-
it never made it.
We might have to look out for that.
Closet, can I make a history check to remember if the bandits that we fought were the ones with circular-ish blades?
No, they weren't.
They weren't? Okay, never mind then.
No.
Yeah.
I would have got more of a bounty if otherwise, but I didn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
So.
Well, I
Okay.
suggest we go on the road, and I suggest we hit the road.
Yes, we have a wagon waiting for us, correct?
Yes. But I'm going to maybe, as he kind of looks closer at the book, let's not have you investigate the Venatori.
Is
As he
there,
kind of takes some of the paper.
is there a
Wait a
reason
minute.
why?
I have an interest in this now. It seems that it's not just the Venatori, and it could be something wider. As he flips to another page, here's another incident with a group of bandits having equipment that they shouldn't have had. Had they been Imperial deserters, we would have been at least,
Aware of who they were.
well, unsurprised by the fact that not only did they have rather well-kept equipment, but a Imperial warcaster was also aiding them.
Interesting.
This seems to be, as he flips through more pages, a much larger conspiracy.
Do you think that this could be the cause of a insurgency group within your country?
Hmm?
Do you think
Say
this,
again?
do you think this could be an insurgency group working to organize and cause an uprising in your country?
No. Maybe, as he continues to look through the book.
Because it is.
I will. Well, let's pull this as he goes back to the little sheaf of papers that he was about to hand you. And he pulls out one a couple of them. Let's hold off on this at the moment. Just investigating the Black Fort and representing the Consulis is our primary goal. Yes.
One final question: if we happen to accidentally come across the Vinatari or any other bandits, shall we engage, or...
If you come across the Venatori, I'm sure they'd engage you first, but...
Oh, that's what I mean. Do we...
Yes, of course. Any bounties you acquire will be of your own accord.
But don't look into it just yet.
Not yet.
Find what information you have, or you can, and if you could, I would, not as a request of the Consulis, but rather myself, I would appreciate it if you could deliver it to me.
Alright.
Understood.
Well, shall we...
Speaking of which...
Can I roll some to see if he's trying to hide something?
Insight?
I didn't...
yeah, roll me insight.
I'll roll insight too, fuck it. I'll see if there's anything spicy hiding here.
Okay, so, Cassian tries to at least figure out the motives of Mr. Pharaoh, and as Mr. Pharaoh is a rather, what most people could devise as unreadable, you don't really get much information out of him.
Got it.
All that because you try to figure out if he's hiding something. You get the impression that he is, but not exactly... Not in a malicious sort of way, more of rather he needs more information. It seems he stumbled upon something, or at least he thinks he stumbled upon something, and is looking to corroborate beliefs he might be holding. He's not quite sure what's happening.
He's not hiding something, he's looking for confirmation before he acts.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When I look at Mr. Pharaoh and I'll give him a nod. Well, we will come back to you once we find more information and once both the jobs are confirmed done.
Yes, before you leave,
Shall
he
we...
reaches under the table, and he passes you this strange little, pyramid-like device. It has a little quill pen pressing against some rolling parchment. A little magnifying glass looking directly at where the pen is touching the parchment. You can keep in contact with myself and the Consulis with this.
Okay, I'll take it. Can I do an Arcana check or look at it to see what it exactly is?
Sure, roll me Arcana.
I don't know if I know exactly what it is yet. 13.
So it's an ye olde IM machine.
Considering you have, since you're not from this place, you have no clue what this is. However, you are with a series of inscriptions and the way this device is put together. It seems to be writing down. It seems to be meant for writing things down, as the parchment itself feeds into the more pyramid-like device. So Pharaoh looks at you and says, "It's a telehedron. Just simply hold the base of the device and think of short messages you would like to send to us."
Does it work as a message spell, just in writing?
Yes, it is linked to this. As he picks up another telehedron, it will. The messages you send will be written on my own tetrahedron, and if I'm going to send a message to you, they will be written on your telehedron.
Is there a word count? Is there?
Not quite, but you should be aware that long messages will take a very long time to send.
Right, got it. And I'll put it in my backpack.
In the meantime, I'm sure you would all like to get on. As a reminder, as he points over to Sammy, you have another individual to take under your wing, so to speak.
Of course. Welcome to the Big Suck, Sammy. And I'll hold my hand out.
Hello.
Excuse me, the what? What?
It's called the Big Suck, Aldak.
I'll just raise an eyebrow as I set my cup of tea down and stand up to take his hand.
I'm Cassian.
I guess it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Sir Sammy Akashiki, Knight of Fairmount.
Nice to meet you.
I'm just gonna call you Sam.
Yeah, is it alright if we call you Sam?
Do as thee please.
Gotcha. Well, this is Oldak, the Dragonborn. This is Isse, the resident elven wizard. This is Clank, Warforged artificer. This is Mizuno, resident elven marine. I am our rogue, or sneaky boy, whatever you prefer. And this is Ulgu. This is our battle cleric.
It would seem your party is well flushed out.
Some would say we are a bit of assholes, but I would like to think that we are just very violently efficient.
Yeah,
for
we're
yourself,
not
I am
assholes.
nice.
You're an asshole.
We're
I
all
am a nice
assholes
person.
here. Regardless. Welcome aboard.
All I do is clean up your mess with the guards.
Exactly, and we love you for it. We love you for it. So,
I'm the only one here with any practical experience.
I'm mad that no one else
Excuse
heard
me?
the elf ask the Warforged if he had an asshole.
nice. Regardless, Sammy, would you like to accompany us to get to the wagon? Is there anything you need to do in town?
I should be pretty well already equipped. It would probably be best for us to ship off as quick as we can, since we do only have a week to figure this out.
That is true.
Yee.
Let's go to the stables and exit out the front gate. Ulgu, would you like to get more bounties for us to possibly score on our way out?
There's no one here that we'd be able to find. I think they're all outside the walls.
Well, yes, that's what I mean. I mean, like, bounties outside the walls.
I'll carry a few ears.
Also, can you give me a tattoo on our travel to the Grand Montaigne?
Why?
I like the artwork. I've been looking
And
to
he
get some-
asked nicely.
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Please.
You could practice
make
on
it
me if you
funny.
like.
I am not the originator of most of these designs.
That's all right. We can work out some original designs. You can use me as practice if you like.
Is that wise?
Yeah, I'd rather just use an orange.
You know,
No, oranges are actually a tattoo practicing medium.
well, regardless, if you can give me a simple tattoo on the way and I'll work it out as we go, once you get more practice, I would appreciate it. I'll even pay you for your troubles.
Yes, we put more money into the team bank account by using team money.
Exactly. That's how
Great plan.
that's how economics work, right? Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna walk out the door.
Alrighty.
Oh, shit.
What?
Closet, I forgot to ask you about shields.
Oh,
We could probably get one on the way out. Out of the city.
Let's steal one from the guards.
Oh wait, no, I have one. Never mind. I have like a basic one. Okay.
Yeah, I have a basic one too. Also,
Like,
I'll be right.
basic one.
You want to just give me the list, and I'll.
yeah, they're in the homebrew rules section.
Sam, can you do me a favor and mute your mic while you rearrange your desk?
I dropped a piece of my magazine.
This
I was,
statement still
I was
stands.
frantically finding it before I lost it even further.
Okay. So I'm assuming you guys are exiting the trading camp.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get to that wagon and set off.
All right. So you're currently back in the middle of Grand Huron. Before you guys go to the wagon, is there anything specifically you'd want to do?
Do we wanna go and get our equipment now and just be ready for the road ahead, or?
Clank wants a tattered cloak and also potentially having a medium shield, and would like to ask a question regarding purchase and modification of medium shield.
So it sounds like we should all just go
I
and
was
get.
gonna say, could I buy a medium shield?
So it sounds like we should all just go get our equipment now and get ready for the road ahead.
Can Clank still
Okay.
propose a question?
So, just to be clear with you guys, at the moment, the medium shield is just a standard shield that you guys can get. So, Chris, I think you already have one, don't you?
Well, it just says shield. I didn't know if that was a buckler
It's
or
the same
regular
thing.
shield.
So, yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
then I've been running with the wrong AC this entire time.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've
That's
been running with
helpful.
AC of 16, and it gives me a +2, so I should have been running at 18.
Oh, pfft.
Nice.
Yeah.
Clank has question.
So, I don't actually know if I'm gonna like fully do this yet. So,
Huh?
just for now, we'll
Oh,
just
money.
treat it as like standard D&D shields, and then I'll decide like after this whether or not.
I was gonna say, I'm reading that shield bash thing. Do you even want to try and do that?
Well, that used to be only with Shieldmaster. But yeah, I'll hold off on that for now because I still don't know how I feel about it. Anyways,
Clank has
You
question.
bitch.
Royal, you get it. Yeah, what's up?
Clank would like to know if can put shield on arm, but weld arm, so you can still use Warhammer two-handed.
What?
I'm gonna say no. Well, I'm gonna say like you can weld it there, but if you want to use the two-handed, you're gonna lose the AC bonus. Simply for balance.
Please,
No.
could I get buckler shield instead? And do the same thing. It's smaller,
But you won't get the AC bonus.
but I want AC bonus. I don't care about parry. I
You
will-
can't have both.
I don't want the parry or riposte. I just want to add more armor.
But then at that point, you'll be at like 19 AC.
If I have a buckler shield, it's only 18.
That's still like,
Clank does not. Clank has
two-hander.
PTSD. Clank has PTSD from taking damage to the foot from an arrow and getting one shot.
I didn't know Warforged could have PTSD.
Yeah, who knew?
We are the PTSD.
I told you we should probably
No,
have
that's
him.
not how that works. We are
We-
the traumatic
I
event.
don't care about your idioms.
It's not an idiom.
I don't care
It's
English about my
anagram.
language.
Anyway. So,
Give me shield, please.
you can pick up the shield, but I won't let you use get the AC bonus if you're using it two-handed. You slut.
But if I use it, before I get attacked,
No!
can I switch to one-handed and then get AC?
You're gonna lose the AC when you go back to two-handed.
So I can swap between and get. I either go two-handed, lose AC, go one-handed, get AC.
No, equipping a shield is gonna take like an action.
Clank does not want shield.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
Just-
it takes an action to don or doff a shield.
Clank will continue asking this in the near future.
Oh my god.
Well, close, and I still have that thing that I wanted to do, but we'll discuss that. You know, when we're not trying to do shit.
Which one?
The Palva shield or whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay. So,
Parma.
yeah. So, leaving the trading house, you start to head north towards the, well, at least towards the north gate and towards the stables. Very suddenly, a man wearing a tabard with the symbol of House Orsini approaches the party and, well, rather exhausted, attempts to like shove a paper into the hands of Aldag.
Cassian, don't say anything. What's up? What's
Shut
going
the
on?
Fuck up, Friday.
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm gonna take the piece of paper from him,
What?
whatever he's
Jesus. Where the hell have you been?
got. Escorting a Flayer Priest. What's
Just-
going on? I know the general situation. Try and keep it quiet.
Okay. Just hold on. Jesus.
Who the fuck are you?
Just see,
He's with
as he
he's
kind of
with
like
he's with House Orsini. I'll take care of it.
as he just like throws his hand towards it. Just hold on. Oh my God.
Would you like a drink from my water skin?
Maybe just as
Something
he just
a
like
bit
he's
stronger.
like kind of bending over, hands on his knees. Oh my God! They told me you were like on the other side. I've ran
On the other
all
side,
around the city.
the city. I apologize for that.
Oh, you poor bastard.
We've been attending to other business. I'm here now. What's the situation?
Okay.
Oop. Look.
Alright. You got a map?
Yes, and I'll pull out my map.
Okay. So you know about the dominant...
Yes, I know the situation. Try and keep it under wraps.
Under... Okay. He just looks even more annoyed.
You're worried about me saying something.
Okay, just... As he kind of, like, takes his little, charcoal piece in his hands. It's just a tear, as he very hastily scrawls an X. So, the Dominus is that... The Dominus managed to get into Clermont-Tonnerre.
Okay.
The problem...
Mm-hmm.
They sent a messenger, they sent a runner, and they said a Cosver Knight is currently disputing his claims. The Dominus is currently holed up in the castle, and he's saying the castle is under siege.
Shit. Okay.
We've already they've House Orsini's already gathered some of its own vassals, or some of its own baronets. They're sending troops there. I've been asked to inform you.
I understand. Has anyone else from the Empire been made aware of this?
Not as far as I know. If is he just kind of... Alright, okay, I was told that you can't really let other people know, otherwise a legion would be sent.
Yes, that's why I was asking, was to make sure that wasn't the case. I believe I'm going to have to meet or go to the house before... I'm telling this to the rest of the party. I believe that I'm going to have to go to the house before we leave. We can't leave quite yet. I have some urgent business that I need to take care of.
You mean the house in the city?
Yes, the house.
Yeah,
house
okay. I'm just gonna sit down right here.
Yeah, here. Take my water.
You're good. You did your job, and you did it well.
Yeah, go
take
ahead.
Whatever break you need.
Yeah, take a sip from this, and I'll hand him my water skin.
Nico.
Yeah, okay. He just kind of
drink from
starts drinking from the water skin and doesn't stop.
Yeah, go for it. You're fine, mate. You're fine.
I'm gonna offer him a
manling may
gigantic
drown.
hand. Would you care to accompany us?
No, I'm okay. You guys, I'm just gonna sit here.
All right.
And wait.
Are we going back to that? Are we going back to the house?
Yes. Not
all of us.
Stars. Not
yes,
well,
I
not
know
with
the
stars,
other one.
but
That was my question.
Yes, you want all of us to accompany
I'm
you?
going. I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
Then
let's
you're
go.
coming.
Okay, sir, give me my water skin back, please.
Guess I can't
So I
finish
can
my
get
thing.
Because he just hands it back to you.
Okay, Ulgu, what were you saying?
I was like literally. This was supposed to be a character action. Y'all ruined the comedic timing, son of a bitch.
What was it?
I was gonna say. So my question to him was to be, are we going back to the other house? The answer was going to be yes, and I was going to say, it appears you're coming with us anyway, and just pick him up by his shirt.
Oh,
And
God.
start carrying him.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, that's kind of
I'm
mean.
offering to carry him.
Poor man.
I'm putting him
leave him alone.
You can ask. You can ask him. Hey, do you want me to carry you back to the house? It's not a problem.
I wasn't gonna ask him. I was just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna
Please
stand there
don't be
looking
rude
confused.
to my
Look,
housemates.
regardless,
I'd appreciate it.
Oldak,
I'm not
lead
being
the,
rude. I'm
lead the
bringing him
way.
back to his house.
The quicker we get this resolved, the quicker we can get on our way.
That implies
Yeah,
I'd be
let's go.
slowed down by carrying him.
Let's go. And I'm gonna kind of lead the way back to House Orsini.
Just gonna carry
the
the
way
helpless
to the
messenger
house.
in tow.
You're gonna carry him regardless?
1 second.
Yeah. Ow, fuck.
On the way, I'm going to ask Sam. So what's your relation to House Lascaris? This is kind of an urgent matter that I need to know now. Yes, House Lascaris, what's your relation? Are you under them? Are you an apprentice? Are you just looking for work?
I am, as you can say, a free agent.
You're a free agent.
Okay.
I help them, they help me.
Okay, Sam,
Okay.
can you do us a favor and whatever happens in this group stays within this group for now?
I mean,
do not.
Kind of a party NDA, if you don't mind.
to be honest, I think the whole town will know we're here one way or the other, but...
I was going to say, take your rings off that we're marking you as Lascaris for the Flayer Priest.
I don't even wear that, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not wearing mine, but I kind of thought everyone else was.
I'm going to go ahead and slide mine off and then just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
I'm gonna duck into a.
I was gonna say the reason Aldak's gonna explain the reason why I wasn't doing it was because I'm already a member of Orsini. Well, not a member, but working with House Orsini. I was gonna let you guys represent whatever house you wanted to represent if you still wanted to, but this is a urgent in-house matter that technically you guys aren't really supposed to know.
Well,
now you've piqued my interest.
Yeah, well, now, you've...
The way I see it is that as long as I get paid and get the information I seek, do as you guys
I'm gonna kind of explain. Houses don't really like to ask other houses for help if they don't have to, because that's how it goes, isn't it, Closet?
I am not a
pretty
house.
much.
I am not a member of a house. I am a dye trader from Kazrum.
Still, they'd much rather not let this get out, because... I was going to say, Closet, you said a legion would be sent. Why would that be a bad thing for them? Would it be because of the situation between the two, or?
So, yes, because a knight itself, a Khazra knight, is still really fairly independent.
Mm-hmm.
When a legion gets sent,
it's like an official response.
When a legion gets sent, a knight's going to call on other knight houses. Which would then just turn into a full-blown border war.
It would escalate.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kind of explain that to them. And all the time I'm doing this, I'm explaining this. I'm trying to keep it kind of semi-quiet so people like passing us don't really hear, or they hear very little, and they don't know what's going on.
Clacking?
Yeah, someone.
Oh, sorry. I thought I hit my mic button off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I tried to save you guys from it.
Yeah, that being said, I'm gonna kind of explain to them, like, the situation, why they don't want people to know, why they don't really want to call on other houses, because houses don't really ask each other for help, nor give the help when it does happen. Things like that.
I'm gonna look at Aldak.
As we're on our way to House Orsini.
I'm gonna look at Aldak and you lost me at Siege. Let's go.
I was about to say he's a Marine, but he's fine. He knows what he needs to do.
I'm gonna look at Ulgu and say, Ulgu, you and I might possibly have the hardest time here because we might be fighting some of our own. If this is a siege.
There's no love lost between my people and myself. You seem to forget that I was enslaved.
I respect that. That's.
And you also seem to forget that I am Kazrum. My people is not really a thing, aside from my family.
True.
So unless there's another Luxodon farting around over there, then we should.
Well,
be fine.
that's what I meant. Was there might be definitely some of my race. I'm not so sure about yours, but it's a very real possibility.
He said a Kazrum knight, which means most likely from the plains of Kazrum.
Yes.
That's unlikely then for my people to be there.
Well, regardless, we should make haste.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna find the fuck out anyway, aren't we?
Yep.
So after a bit of rather distressed walking, you find yourself at the gates for the House Orsini Villa in the city of Grand Huron. Strangely, unlike last time, there aren't two guards at the front of the gate. The gates themselves are open, and one guard is standing at the gatehouse. He seems to be rather frantically put together, as he doesn't seem to be one of the usual guards by the gate.
What's happening here?
I was gonna say I'm gonna walk up and basically give my name and title for within the house. And basically ask what's the situation going on, what are the current plans that are in place.
As he kind of weighs you up. I forgive me, sir. I'm just one of the town guards who's been asked to represent House Orsini.
Relax.
I should warn you if you're going in. One of the Lords Grimaldi is in the house, in the villa itself, asking rather pointed questions. I have no idea why. You should hurry. He's throwing up rather a large storm.
You said who? Sorry, you cut out on my end on Discord.
One of the Lords Grimaldi is what he said.
Lords Grimaldi. Who's that?
Grimaldi. So House Orsini is, well, you could argue is similar to a duke, is still a vassal under the what's called the Great House of Grimaldi, which is much closer to a duke than.
Okay, and they're under Orsini or they're above Orsini?
Orsini is underneath Grimaldi.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So it would still be safe to call him my lord, liege, things like that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna kinda shit. Would it be a good idea to bring them in?
If you think it's if you want to, I mean, also talk to the.
I could also
party.
just run.
I'm a knight as well, so I guess I could technically.
Listen,
I could also just run to the store and buy literally 2 bags of dye, throw on my fucking my good clothing, and then now I'm a dye trader.
Well, regardless, Oldek, if you need to go and deal with this, we can go and meet you at the wagon and wait.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that, just to be safe.
Okay.
Best of luck, Veldeck.
Actually,
okay, let's
actually,
all...
hold on.
Well, actually,
no.
I was gonna say, yeah, Cassian, Sam, and Corporal. What's your character's name? I'm trying to blank. Mizuno. Sorry, I forgot. Cassian, Sam, and Mizuno. Do me a favor. Stay with me. The rest of you guys, we can meet you at the wagon.
Okay.
You guys
What
can
do with the messenger?
Okay. Let him go. He's fine.
Yeah, set him down.
Did you actually pick him up?
He
I
did.
just thought he was still there.
No, he picked him up.
No, I picked him up.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
Well, regardless, Isse, can you do me a favor? I'm gonna hand you 100 gold. Can you pick up a hand crossbow and at least 20 bolts for me at the market?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll see you all back at the wagon, yeah?
Sure. We'll see you back there.
I don't have to change clothes again, do I?
No.
I don't want to be insulted by the guard saying I'm poor.
No, we're fine. You're staying here with us.
I know that.
We'll meet you all at the wagon.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of lead them into the house towards the Duke you said Grimaldi. Can you get me a
Yeah,
I'll
be honest though, I don't know how you got it wrong every time.
The first time you cut out, the second time I'm
Closet, since we're technically splitting the party, I recommend doing Ulgu, Isse, Clank.
Yeah,
I was gonna say do them first.
Yeah. 1 second.
And Tato, I gave you 100 gold. 75 should be for the hand crossbow, and I think 20 is for the bolts. So if you want to keep that 5, you can.
Okay.
Huh. It's just villager sound. Huh.
How is this devolved?
Oh no.
What did you expect from this campaign?
I really don't. I really don't know. I don't know why you ask all them dumb questions. I didn't expect shit.
Why you asking all that dumb shit?
All right. No, hold on.
See, you're devolving. You're devolving.
Okay. God.
Degeneracy knows no bounds. It spreads like a wildfire. Anyway, yeah, I'd recommend doing
Oh, I
Isse,
thought that was just
Ulgu,
a
and
clap.
Clank first.
All right. So, Royal went to the bathroom. So at the moment, we're just gonna have to like play him off while he's going with you guys. So, so it's gonna be Isse, Clank, and Ulgu, correct?
Only if you make the throwing up sounds whenever he hands over money.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Yes.
Fine.
Nice.
All right. So where are you guys looking to go?
I'll probably just set up a tattooing thing again in the
God damn it.
in the middle of the market this time, and
Market.
Go market.
Market.
I'll even offer colored inks.
Hold on 1 second.
How we got thrown out of the city, part 2.
No, this will be part 3.
Oh god! Wait! Didn't the guy go run off about the guards earlier?
Yeah, he technically got ran off.
Oh my god.
So, Olga's gonna set up a tattoo shop. Or a tattoo establishment for right now, a temporary one.
I will go looking for a vendor that sells a hand crossbow.
What?
Yeah, I gave Isse 100 gold of mine to go and get me a hand crossbow and 20 bolts.
Gotcha. Okay. So, both of you, for the sheer fun of it, roll me a d20.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, not d20, d100.
Oh, fuck. You're gonna meet that fucking terrorist again, Isse.
A D100 or a D20?
D100, sorry.
10. Within 10 of each other, okay.
Because I'm an idiot, and I asked you this without having the table open.
Good job.
Yeah. 1 second.
Where do we put all of our weapons and that information?
That should in the center bottom. There's a little thing where you can add equipment.
Yeah, you just
Center
hit
bottom.
yeah,
Item name. Okay.
yeah, if you hit the plus, you can then make whatever the quantity is on the left, the name, and then the weight. On the right.
Ooh.
Oh no.
And then if you want to delete something, hit the lock icon on the right, and then you can trash it.
Okay. So I'll get on to Isse. For Ulgu, go ahead and you have actually a rather steady stream of customers.
Nice.
Only those same rolls we did. So a d20 plus 3. Roll me that. 1 second. Oh god. 7 times.
So
Oh, God.
D20 plus 3 7 times. Oh my god. So we
15.
get 15, 15, 18, 21, 21, 9, 22.
So
Nice.
you have a pretty steady stream of customers and you're able to make let's see.
Also,
You're able to make about like about 16 gold off of each one of them. Due to the area, with the exception of one who felt you had it'll be 16 times 6. As one of the tattoos you gave out, a customer refused to pay due to a unfortunate mishap with ink, as you accidentally blotted out a section on her skin rather than adhere to the design you were intending to do.
To that, I'm just gonna respond in like full Kazarim. If she starts freaking out,
Huh?
What are you gonna say to her?
I'm just gonna say it. I could literally say whatever I want, but
That's fair. Roll
we're-
me intimidation of this.
it doesn't have to be intimidating.
I mean, but what are you trying to do? Are you trying to intimidate her?
No, I'm just trying to pretend like, oh, me no speak English.
that would be a persuasion check, I think. So like convinced that you don't
bloody hell.
speak English.
Oh.
Oh.
Tough.
Annoyed by the entire situation, the lady leaves. For those of you wondering, he accidentally DM chatted to me. But the lady then leaves and doesn't give you the money. Ultimately, you'll end up with 96 gold from the entire encounter.
Also,
Flag.
Tato. Apparently, 20 crossbow bolts is 1 gold per. So if you want to spend the rest of that gold on the bolts, I'd appreciate it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
So,
that's a lot of bolts.
So,
Isse has not received these new instructions.
I know. That's fine.
After a bit, as Isse continues down the street, he hears someone calling to him.
Oh God.
When you turn right, you see a rather strangely propped up tent. The cloth underneath it is this very intricate patterned silk-like purplish cloth.
To who?
This is the Isse, Tato, and you can kind of make out someone inside a humanoid figure motioning for you to enter.
Don't get robbed. Don't get robbed.
What do
of
you
my
require?
Won't you come in? I think I've information for you.
money. Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's Romani.
What kind of information?
That's shady.
She motions to a sort of a little like pillow-like cushion in front of her. Please sit.
I still haven't entered this tent, by the way.
I know
I'm standing
she can still see you from outside of it. From inside of it. Sorry.
No, you must tell me what kind of information first.
Do I hear a Minecraft chicken?
Maybe.
I think that was.
Your
I'll be right back.
Your fate, of course.
I think not.
And I walk away, going back to look for a vendor.
As you're walking away, you can kind of hear her own voice, kind of like reverberating. Not reverberating, kind of just like an echo of sorts of her just saying, "Are you sure?"
Quite.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. Anyways,
That's the snippy wizard I know.
as you move on, you manage to find because I don't want to spend like 6 years doing it. I'll be honest. You manage to find a vendor selling a hand crossbow. He wants to give it to. He wants to sell it to you for about 78 gold.
I hand over 78 gold.
All right. He's also selling small bolts. Look, bitch, you can also negotiate good.
I have 8 charisma. I'm not negotiating shit.
No. You're good.
Nope.
Perhaps you
You're
should
fine.
wait for the die trader.
I mean, you were the same guy who tried speaking Kazarim in order to, like, get this lady to leave. Anyways. So you're handing 78 gold, and what else are you doing?
I would like to buy 40 bolts.
Okay.
The 2 gold pieces.
Am I with Tato?
So all the tattoo things, I'm assuming if you were going with me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, if Clank was there, I would have gone down the alleyway. That's awkward.
We can go back. Clank wants to know his future.
Well, then I note the location of the tent. And we'll go back there afterwards, yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, Clank was doing system diagnostic and was in drone mode and could not speak and could not hear or see. He was just in follow.
So after a while of after a little bit of walking back, you see the same tent. Inside is the same humanoid figure, kind of just seemingly picking at her own nails.
Can I have them?
Oh God. Oh Lord.
She looks up, and she sees you standing at the front of the entrance of the tent. Oh, you're back!
Yes, I have
Come on.
reconsidered your offer.
Well then, she just points to the pillow again. Sit, please.
Clank
Come,
sits down.
machine. We must discover our fate.
I'm already sitting down. I am excited.
First, she looks at Isse first, then I suppose your friend here is going to go first.
He does seem rather curious, doesn't he?
Clank wishes to know if he has blood in his future.
Well then, she extends out a hand just covered in a large series of little bracelets and trinkets. Please, give me your hand.
Clank grabs her hand.
Why are you so funny?
No, don't break his character. Fuck you.
Sorry.
I love it.
She breathes in a little deep and just closes her eyes. You're from a very far away place, are you not?
Oh my god, how did you know?
Because perhaps all Warforged are created in the same place.
Now, I am sorry to say that the fates require some inspiration in order to continue. I'm going to require 5 gold from either of you. From each of you, my apologies.
Why do you require 5 gold from me for his fortune?
Well, if you'd like to read your own.
No.
Okay. She's watching Clank vomit up money. We'll just, she just grabs a cloth from behind her. Just leave this aside for later.
I just imagine Clank's jaw just becomes unhinged.
Think of and she looked back over to Clank. Think of a strong moment in your life. Something of great importance. Tell me when you thought of this. Vomit, trim, MP4. I'm not...
Oh god.
Dear Lord.
Clank has thought of it.
She then, in her other hand, brings a deck of cards in front of you. Please draw a card.
Clank is scared of cards.
I'm also scared of cards. I don't like this.
You do not... Don't worry. This is just the fates manifested in forms us mortals can understand.
Fucking deck of many things right there. I don't trust it.
Can you pull a card first?
Yes, I'm very certain I can. She pulls one card for herself. On the card is a what seems to be a man in a black cloak riding a white horse. In one hand, he's holding up a flag with this very strange white, an intricate white sun symbol. Ah, yes. This card represents death. Do you understand?
Clank knows all about death. He's the causer of multiple bodies.
Death is an interesting card. While most people assume it means dying and dead, it represents change. Yes. Now, as you can see, as she puts the card back down, this is not at all dangerous, my friend. Now,
Clank would like to roll perception just to be sure.
You mean
roll perception?
You mean insight?
Either or.
Well, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to suss out if she's lying to you or if there's something with the card?
Let's go with lying.
You need to roll insight.
Okay, then let's go with the other option.
Why are you so excited?
He's very concerned right now.
I love this.
But no, yes. Do you want to? So you're just checking out the card, right?
I'm making sure that nothing happened as she put the card down.
Okay. You didn't really see her do anything sleight of handish. She just puts the card down in between you. It's still face up, but nothing's happening with the card.
I will now pull out the card that she wants me to pull.
Okay, so if you pull a card from the top of the deck, roll me a D100.
1.
I can't. Hang on. I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
56.
I
I'll be
rolled a
right
50. Wait 1 second. Oh! Interesting.
Nice.
I want you to be able to see this as well.
Drop that whore.
So I'm trying to find like a good one. Damn, this is the highest resolution one I can find. That's really fucking up. Okay. So, as you draw the card, it seems to be just a variation of the same card that the woman had drawn before. And if you look in general, you can see it. But this time, rather, it's a knight on a white horse with a different symbol on his flag. At the bottom of the card reads the same words, death.
Yay! More death.
You hold the card in your hand, looking at it for a little bit, before it suddenly burns up and disappears.
I am a magic man.
You hear a strange voice just whispering to you from an undiscernible location as it just says resolution and rebirth. So, for the next 24 hours, you
Yay!
have advantage on death saving throws.
Amazing!
I don't think we're gonna need to use those, but good shit.
Clank is a goddamn genius!
Just imagined Closet cracking a smile as you said that, Six.
Yeah, probably. It's fine. It's not like the one skin Titan god that we just interacted is gonna try and fucking come after us, right? Right.
See, after the card disappears and the card that she had placed down also simultaneously disappears, she looks over at Isse. Are you sure you don't want your fate divined?
Yes, quite, charlatan. Come
As you
along,
wish.
machine.
Wait.
What?
Mystic lady,
Yes.
do you have a tattered cloak, perchance, that I could have?
I'm not quite sure I do.
Ah, that's okay.
I think of Clank as like a mechanized dog. But like, it's a good kind of dog.
Are you quite finished, machine?
Let us go, elf. Before I tear down tent, I want cloak.
And we walk off.
I run off.
Back to the wagon.
I race the elf there because I'm so much faster than the elf.
Oh god.
Purposely walk slow.
Nice.
All right.
I
In
try
the
to point at
meantime,
that.
the rest of you inside of the are entering the villa for house Orsini.
So Cassian, Mizuno, and Aldak and Sam, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So as you enter the villa, you can hear a sort of rather angry shouting going on in one of the rooms. It seems to be that the general hustle and bustle of servants and other workers throughout the villa is rather subdued. There doesn't seem to be anybody waiting in the main foyer or main rooms of any sorts.
Going to kind of find a way to get to the LA.
Okay. As you go through, you can as you head towards one, you hear one of the Dominus's office, or at least one of his little studies. As you open the door, a dwarvish man wearing very intense black cloaks is yelling at a younger man on the opposite end of the desk from him. The younger man sitting down in what appears to be the Dominus's chair. with the older dwarf just pacing kind of back and forth in front of the desk.
I was gonna say, do I very clearly recognize these people, or?
The man sitting down is Joran Orsini, son of the Lord of House Orsini, and the youngest of Dominus Orsini's children.
And the person pacing?
The person pacing, you infer from the colors and the symbols, is from House Grimaldi, but you aren't sure who he is.
Okay. I don't think we ever went over this. What would be the appropriate greeting? Like, would it be kneeling? Would it be saluting? Would it be...
A slight bow would be fine. A kneel is something more reserved for something formal.
Okay. Then I will do a bow and say, is it morning, evening, afternoon?
It'd be afternoon now.
Say, good afternoon, my lords. Aldak. My name's Aldak Gridar. And basically explain I know of the situation, and asking about current plans and in any way that I can help.
So, as you make this statement, the dwarf just has a rather angered look on his face, and he immediately turns to Joran, as Joran just... what I can only describe as a sort of facepalm, and the dwarf just yells back at him, "So there is a situation!"
Ooh.
Fuck.
Probably shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, and you get on me, fool. Keeping my mouth blabbering on.
Shut up!
I'm just gonna remain that slight bow, like, oh god.
As Joran says, "Dominus Franco, please, it's just a small dispute over our own ancestral home, as you know." As the dwarf just throws up his hands. "I'll not have you starting another border conflict with the Khazra as long as I live. Clermont-en-Air was lost years ago, and trying to take it now without the support of a legion is suicide, and trying to do it without actually thinking about the knights in the region is only going to start another war." This argument continues on between the two, with Joran yelling more about...
What if you tell him? What if you tell him you have other Khazram?
You're not here.
I know. I'm suggesting this out of character. Because you have a Dragonborn who's very clearly something.
My lord, if I may, like asking permission if I may speak. Because I'm like the lowest rung here, so I have to basically ask for permission to do anything right now.
Joran kind of waves off the Grimaldi, the little Grimaldi lord, and just says, "Yes, Aldak, continue."
What if it were possible if I were to take myself and a band of adventurers that I have been running with as of late, as I'm sure you've been made aware. These are some of them. They've done really fine work in, well, aside from combat, but as well as negotiations with, well, negotiations. Would it be possible if I were able to recruit this band of adventurers and we go down there to aid the Dominus? Would that be acceptable? Would that be okay? As a form of me being able to help in any way that I can.
The rather serious dwarvish man just looks and says, "Look, mercenary! Not only have you put the old Empire's honor at stake, you're also hiring mercenaries." As he looks at Joran once more. "How many times have we spoken to you people and said, do not go back for Clermont-en-Air? Jordan just looks, at this point, fed up with the entire situation. Sighs before he just kind of and just closes his eyes for a moment before you think he's about to snap. Looks back at you and just says, "Yes, Aldak, that would be just fine if you could just come back with information on what is happening. I would be more than happy with just that."
Should the Dominus's life be in jeopardy, would you like me to intervene?
The dwarf then looks at you.
I'm gonna have a look of this should be common sense of yes on my face, like an expecting a yes, because it should be. But seeing as how he's, aside from House Grimaldi, who's higher than him right now, he's the one in charge of Orsini, I assume, right now.
At the moment, he's the only one in the
house. Yes, meaning I have to. Even though it's a stupid fucking question that shouldn't need an answer. And I want to make it clear that is the look on my face, like, don't be a dumbass.
Yeah,
like, why the fuck are you asking that question?
Yeah, it's just procedure.
Yeah.
It's procedure, yes.
Yeah,
I want to make that clear. It is procedure.
I get you. The dwarf's going to look at you and then back at Jordan and says, "Exactly how far did Frederick get into the castle?" As Jordan just reiterates, "It's just a procedure. My father has not entered the castle, I assure you. This is just him standing between the castle is between him and the Cosmere that I've deployed there, I promise."
Famous last words.
For some out of character, in case you don't remember, he is inside the castle and currently holding it.
Who, the guy currently under discussion?
Yes.
Oh no.
Another bout, just for procedure's sake of saying that we've done it. Should the castle, should they go to attack the Dominus and the opportunity to take the castle exists, without the aid of a legion, would you want that to happen? Or would that fall under the Dominus's leadership in the field, if you will?
"Take the castle!" as the dwarf looks. "Who is this man?" As Jordan just says, "Aldak, that'll be all. Please just come back to me. It'll be fine. Please leave for now."
I understand. My apologies.
Just kind of waves you off.
My apologies, my lords.
We should
And yeah, we're gonna go.
As you're leaving, you can hear the two just get into another match of just screaming at each other about the entire situation and political instability.
So, on the way out, and as we're walking out of the house, I'm gonna kind of look towards Aldak. So, we need to go protect the life of someone who runs your house, but also, are we taking a castle that's currently under siege?
We don't know much about the, as you can pretty much tell, we don't know much about the specifics of the situation. We should be prepared to, if need be.
All right.
However, with that being said, we are trying to negotiate in the capital. We could try our negotiating skills here first.
We could, yes. I would say let's get the Montaigne. Let's get the vote secured from the senators in Montaigne, and then go from there.
I was gonna ask Sam, are you more of like just a general Grand Huron knight, or are you like a knight of the Empire, or what?
What is your
occupation? Aside from needing to keep this under wraps, I need to make sure you're not talking to any other knights or legions possibly kicking the war off, because that's what we're trying to avoid right now.
War.
I am, as I said, a free agent now.
So we don't have to worry about you spreading this information, anything like that?
Yes, you're fine with that assumption.
Alright. Well, let us get to the wagon, we will make haste, and we will inform the others after the Montaigne job. How about that?
Fuck! I forgot!
What?
Well, out of character, I wanted to ask them about their stance on the import-export thing and explain that not necessarily that we're doing it for House of Scars, but that, we've been asked to stand in for somebody.
Well, for now, I think we just need to go. If anything, you can...
Well, it's like I said, that was out of character.
Yeah, if anything, you can stay. You can stay out of sight while I and a few others kind of take that position.
Yeah, I gotcha.
We have no representation from your house.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we're heading to the wagon now. Closet.
Okay. So after a bit and leaving the villa, you manage to meet up with the rest of the party at the north gate of Grand Huron.
Well, everybody, it sounds like we have our work cut out for us.
Yes, Isse, were you able to grab that crossbow and bolts that I asked of you?
Yes, I was. I handed him the hand crossbow and bolts. I
Thank
got you some extra.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna pocket those. So, shall we go ahead and get a move on then?
I say time's a-wasted.
How urgent would you say that request was? Would you say it's like you need to go do this now, or was that like
the messenger did use the word that the castle is Clermont-Tonnerre is currently under siege. So you can infer the only information you have available to you implies that combat is currently they're currently in combat now. So it's quite possibly very urgent.
Yeah, and
however, you don't have as
when we get to what's it called? Montaigne for the vote. It's going to be get there, wait until the vote, and then go.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right? Yeah, so I'm going to relay that and say it sounded urgent. It sounds like combat's going. I think we need to go to Clermont-Tonnerre, like, first thing.
I would agree, but the wagon will only take us to Grand Austin, Grand Montaigne, and the Black Fort.
Well, remember, that was literally just... He was saying that he'd just give you a wagon. He never said specifically that he would...
Well, how far would the trip to Clermont be?
Clermont-Tonnerre.
Clermont-Tonnerre. How far would that trip be?
How far would that be?
There is no road going there. Unlike Grand Montaigne, Grand Austin, and things like that. There is no major road leading over there, so travel itself is going to vary pretty significantly.
So,
if each one of you were to have a horse and just book it as soon as you could get there, it's just about almost a day, just pretty much 24 hours to get there. In a wagon, it'll take you about a day and a half. Possibly even longer, depending on how you get stopped.
So, Oldak, I know you want to go there urgently, but I recommend what we do as an alternative to our plan. We go to Grand Montaigne, pressure the vote immediately once we get there, ensure that the vote goes through for our favor, for the job that we were tasked with doing, and then once we can ensure that, instead of waiting for the vote, we book it.
My issue with that is that, if we're able to pressure the vote, yes. The only issue is they're going to ask why we're pressuring the vote so soon, and we can't.
Yeah, that sounds.
No. I'm not saying have the vote early. I'm saying ensure that the senators vote in our favor. That's what I'm saying. We can convince them ahead of time.
I don't know how you're going to ensure that they will do that.
I don't know either, but here's my thought process. We either piss off House of Scars, and then we are in more shit than we already are, or we take a little bit more time, ease them, and then go to Clermont-Tonnerre and deal with that.
Well, Closet, didn't you say earlier that, or to me, that Lascaris was under, or not under Orsini, but lower than Orsini?
Yes. You can think of it as almost like a baronet or barony, which means this is somebody who has just contributed enough to the empire to be considered a noble.
I suggest we head towards the siege. I know how siege warfare works. and
Would the Dominus be the type to be thankful to a band of adventurers that would come to his aid?
I mean,
not necessarily to pull them out of debt, but to tell like a much lesser house to, hey, quit fucking with them.
Yeah, pretty much. He would at least be happy about the fact that you came to help him during a siege in the first place.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain that and tell the party and say, I know you guys have to take my word for it, but when it comes to the Dominus, he would be gracious enough, just from us coming to aid in the battle, that he may very well be willing to tell House Lascaris to basically not make us indentured servitude.
Okay.
Or indentured servants anymore. That, and on top of that, the Consulis himself said, or not the Consulis himself, but Mr. Farrow himself said that they expect the vote to go through. They just want someone there in case.
Okay, well, how about, in that case, we can go towards the siege, but then after the siege, we book it to Grand Montaigne just to cover our bases.
I am perfectly fine with that.
Alright.
That sounds like the best plan of action.
Clank seems raring for a fight,
Yeah,
too.
let's
So.
go.
I'm raring for a fight myself, so...
Was anyone else going to say anything? I heard
How many horses would we need?
Well, if we would need 7 per, but we can take the wagon, but it wouldn't be as
How many does the
efficient.
wagon have right now?
2, I believe, correct?
What's up?
How many horses does the wagon have?
Well, the carriage is gonna, it's more of a carriage. That's, not the wagon. It'll have 1 draft horse. The draft horse will be able to, pull it with everybody in it.
Well, what we'll need to put down the coin to afford 6 more.
And how much would
How-
6
yeah,
more
would
horses
that
cost
be?
us?
How much is a... Well, for not
So-
only horses, but the feed as well.
So, now the carriage and the draft horse are provided to you by Mr. Farrow.
Yeah, those are free.
If
That's
you'd like
the free
to, you could purchase riding horses for each of you. Well, riding horses
How
get
am I
pretty
gonna
expensive.
fit on a riding horse?
Yeah, so for in order to hold
I'd have to.
riding horse.
I'd have to friggin' buy a Clydesdale draft horse.
I mean, no, a riding horse is depending on the riding horse can still hold quite a bit of weight.
Not fucking. How much do I weigh?
How much do you
They're
weigh?
meant to hold like a dude in plate.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not 325 pounds.
they can hold up to like Remember, they also get barded, and with armor.
Yeah, but
And
that's distributed over the entire length of the horse, not concentrated directly on the saddle.
I suppose, but the guy's also wearing armor. For all D&D riding horses have a carrying capacity of like 480. So like,
You'd be fine.
but anyways, so a riding horse will get you anywhere from 75 to 100 gold each.
Oof.
Well, I don't mind going broke if it means we get there faster.
Honestly, I say
I have 200. We each have 200 gold. As you guys are helping me, I'm willing to pay for 1 or 2 horses.
Well, I'll pay for my own horse. I don't mind. It's just we'll need to move quick.
Wait, did we each get 200 gold?
Yes, we each got
Yeah.
200 gold. That's why I gave you 100 to buy my hand crossbow, which was 75 or 78, and then you bought my bolts as well.
Oh.
And then you have the rest of the gold that I gave you. But I still have enough to buy a riding horse. So if we're gonna do that, we need to do that now. So is that the plan? We all buying riding horses and then booking it to Clermont-Tonnerre?
That's my plan.
All right.
Well, I'm down for it, I should say.
I guess we're all buying riding horses.
Everyone else?
Then.
it sounds the most prudent, so I agree.
Okay.
I guess if that's what we need to do, as long as we accomplish our main task.
I am not
well,
happy about having to spend this money.
trust
Well,
me.
that's what I was gonna ask. How much are the horses' exact closet?
So, as you go to, give me 1 second. Okay, so, at the stable in Grand Huron, each one's gonna only cost you 75 gold.
75. I will buy Ulgu's horse.
No, do not. I'm gonna spend 100 on one and a proper saddle.
Alright, I'll spend...
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're only good. I mean, yeah,
I was
you're
gonna
only
say,
good.
doesn't the horse come with the saddle?
Technically, you know what? Let's just let's call it 80 gold and say it comes with a saddle.
Okay. Then I'll pay my 80 for mine then.
I was gonna say, Ulgu, do you still not want me to buy yours for you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
How much
I was
extra
gonna
would
say,
it
I'm
be for
more than willing.
saddlebags to carry all my books?
An extra 5.
Okay, I'll pay 85 then.
Nice.
I just don't want to end up like Utah.
I
Carol.
love-
Oh, jeez.
I love your fucking commitment to character. I love that.
Alright. Guess I'm spending 80 gold.
Now I spent 80 as well.
I'm gonna spend it 80.
I was rich
And
for a
name-
moment. I was rich for
Rich
a
for
moment.
a moment, and now I am poor.
Well, I'm not
you
poor,
drastically
but I'm a
overpaid
lot
for a
more
hand
poor than what I
crossbow.
was before. Yeah, well, I want a hand crossbow because I want to be able to do other shit in the...
Clank, are
The
you
far
buying a
future.
horse, or because you've been awfully quiet?
He's muted at the
Oh,
moment.
is Clankin... Is Clankin...
I said you buy my horse.
Oh, you want me to buy your horse?
You buy my horse.
No,
Okay.
you hold all the money. Fuck yourself.
Well, no, that's part of my character's thing. Is you guys are helping him out right now, so he's gonna help out in any way that he can.
Alright,
So
well,
okay, I
Your
bought
house
Clank's
better
horse.
reimburse you.
I bought Clank's horse.
I'm sure he'll get a reward
That's my
for saving
horse!
the Dominus.
That's my horse! Oh god.
My horse.
Okay.
So I guess once we all buy our horses, we're gonna follow Aldak and book it to Clermont-Tonnerre.
Stupid
Yeah.
anti-pimping
Cali.
law.
We are going to Clermont-Tonnerre.
Give me 1 second.
Wait, are we not
So-
doing the vote? What's
We're
happening with
do-
that?
We're doing Clermont-Tonnerre first, and then
And-
and then we're booking it straight to the
Yeah, to
straight to the
stand in for the vote.
to
Yeah.
the vote.
So, quick question.
As it
It's-
stands, Clermont-Tonnerre is in, as we know of, is in combat right now.
Not only that, but it can also get us out of this little fucking indentured servitude with House of Scars. So
Yeah, I'm going to explain the plan to the rest of the party as we're on our way.
yeah. So the plan is head to Clermont-Tonnerre, end the siege on the castle that the Dominus is in, head straight back to Grand Montagne, or Montaigne, however the fuck you pronounce it. Then we're gonna do our original plan of circling back around to Grand Austin, use these roads, root out whatever intel we can about the Venatori, and then head back to the Black Fort.
Remember,
do
we're
with
not
that.
doing that quite yet.
I know, but if any info that we can pull and give to Mr. Pharaohs himself instead of the Consulis, it'll still
Right.
help. It'll help build favor. The more friends we have, the better.
I thought
See.
Ralph. Oh. I didn't realize Ralph was like. Is that Russian? No,
What?
he's
What do you
Turkish. No,
mean?
he's Turkish or Nepalese. I'm trying to identify the architecture they're simulating there.
I'm so lost.
What?
Anyway, we're going closet. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, can I also, while we're on our way, can I explain to them the basics of House Orsini so they can get that handout that I've
Yeah.
got as well, just to help
Oh
out?
yeah.
Yeah, just
This is like the most basic level of it.
Yeah, and like what else I know about House Grimaldi, because right now it's still a blank piece of paper.
Are
Yeah.
we level 2 or level 1
we're
still?
level 2
two.
right now.
No, I just never fixed my level number.
All right. So the House Orsini thing is open to you. Grimaldi is quite literally just the name. Unfortunately, you don't have too much information about who the rest of House Grimaldi is. I actually need to update the Orsini page because I just totally forgot. That's my bad. That's actually meant to have a little more information.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Sorry, I just wanted to make that knowledge
Yeah,
public
no, I
that
get
way.
you.
That way, it makes it easier for everyone. Because I know the little cheat sheet pages when it comes to the different houses has definitely helped. Just because it gives different bits of info.
I get you. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Your garden is overgrown and your cucumbers are soft, dead boy.
What?
It's a line from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Thoroughly destroyed.
Wait, was that an edit? Cartoon Network's a thing for you out there in Texas, right?
Yeah. I just haven't like. What kind of question is that?
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Well, I don't know if Cartoon Network was like a regional network for cartoons.
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
All right. So, after a while,
You don't have the sound of horses galloping, do you?
no, I do not have the sound of horses galloping.
I shall
You
fetch
asked too
the
much.
coconut.
Someone get the coconut.
Someone get the what?
Yeah,
Have you not
coconuts.
watched?
Coconuts.
Monty Python.
Yeah, Monty Python Holy Grail. They don't have horses, so it's
Oh,
just two
God.
people.
Yeah, they
eating
couldn't.
coconuts
They
together.
couldn't afford horses in the budget, so they decided that it would be coconuts, and it honestly fits the movie a lot better than if he had an actual horse. Like I can't imagine Monty Python and the Holy Grail with them having actual horses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, we are currently booking it.
Yeah, we are.
We at the Castle Anthrax.
Obviously stopping when we need to because the horses are like fucking dead. We're not gonna ride the horses until they fall over and die.
Yeah, no,
But-
we're just moving at an average or fast.
Well,
Moving as fast as can while making sure that we're getting there with steady time.
Yeah, what do you mean? One-time stop horses? You know, just like get them, they just die.
Disposable horses.
That's a lot of gold for a disposable
Yeah, that's
horse.
a lot of gold for a disposable horse. We're gonna fucking yeah.
The epitome
Make
of
sure
the
they're-
white suburban mom. That was only $100. It's fine.
Oh, 1 second.
Clank recalls this place.
It takes you quite a bit of time to head over to Clermont-Tonnerre.
Oh yeah, 24 hours.
Yeah, well, wait, 24 hours. Yeah. Halfway through the middle of the actual journey, having to stop to rest the horses. Nothing sticks out at you during the journey. Nothing seems to pop out at you. No ambushes. No weird old men walking down the road asking you to answer
All
riddles.
Answer these questions 3 and I shall set you free.
Clank wants riddles.
All that happens is, and if you guys have the music bot muted, I would appreciate it if you didn't for this next part. It might get a little loud.
Turn him down a little.
As you move up, and you finally start getting near Clermont-Tonnerre, and you can finally see the ancient tops of the castle in this in what I can only describe as kind of the Bavarian style. You start hearing the people. Oh wait! Oh no! I'm getting a phone call. Fuck me! Really? 1 second.
Nice. Good shit.
Well, I was gonna say it's 10. We've been going for 3 hours. Do we want to
Continue.
Yeah,
shut your
well,
whore mouth.
technically we haven't, because we did. Because I started my stream at 7 on the dot. We didn't start till like 7:20, so we still got a little bit to go.
We didn't start till almost 8 o'clock, dude.
We started late though.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
is we didn't start till like 8 o'clock, dude.
Hey, whose dumb fault was that?
Yours.
Really? I wasn't playing. I blame daylight savings.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Fair. No, I don't
Okay.
really like going into this without knowing exactly what we're fighting.
I don't think anyone does, but I mean,
Clank has an idea of what we are fighting.
we are fighting humans,
No.
humanoid figures. What?
Hey, things that can die.
I
That's all Clank needs.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
What
Well-
the elf said.
What the elves? Oh god.
well, regardless.
What have you gotten me into?
Oh, trust me, Sam. Remember when I said welcome to the big suck? This is the
Yeah.
big suck. This is it.
You know, I was always supposed to be here to...
Make sure we didn't suck at our jobs.
Yes.
Well, technically we're not sucking at our job, but I call it the big suck because we are never in a very advantageous position.
I mean, we're walking into a siege. As much as I want to spill some blood, we don't have any info.
This is Clank and Aldak right now. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through YouTube, and this is Clank and Aldak right now.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Regardless, but no, I mean, again, you don't have to participate if you don't want to. You can stay in the back line. We are just doing this because one of our party members, one, has some personal ties to this individual that we are saving. Not only that, but to me and my other compatriots who are not associated with this house, we have a way out. We are currently not employed, but indentured servants. We are lucky to get paid for that last job.
I see.
So this is kind of our insurance policy.
Well, nonetheless, you have my sword for the time being.
Of course, we will get
and my spear.
Okay, we're not doing that joke. Not here.
Oh God!
This is not the time.
I should have bought some booze before we left.
No, you're fine. We can find some on the way back. But we'll get to the Blackfoot job after the vote on 10, and we'll deal with it. I'm not sure how the fuck the Empire pronounces some of the cities. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You get used to it.
I can say I'm not looking forward to going back north.
Oh, I don't know what's up north. I come from an entirely different place entirely. None of this is familiar to me.
Yeah, he's only brought it up about 1,000 times now.
Well, I have to ensure because most of you are like, you really don't know what this is?
I mean, you didn't know what garum was, for crying out loud.
Yes, what? I still don't fully grasp what garum is, but...
So, garum is a sauce.
No, I know, it's a rhetorical statement, Mizuno. It was rhetorical.
Like I said, garum was a sauce made of fermented...
please do not speak of it.
Why? It tastes good. It's fishy and salty.
That is your preference?
I could say I do not know of this sauce.
See? Exactly.
What kind of Imperial are you if you don't know what garum is?
You get lost in the sauce, you never come back.
Quite
what
bold
is that supposed to mean?
Quite bold of you to assume I am Imperial.
It's about the same as the vibe check that I was referencing to. Clank, you know what a vibe check is, right?
Clank is well versed in vibe checking.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Is that because you vibrate, Clank?
Nay.
I gotta fucking...
Please assume the position.
My favorite vibe check one is it's the guy throwing a grenade down a stairwell.
Exactly. That is a very accurate vibe check. Very accurate.
What's a grenade?
I just
Oh, you will learn.
I got a call from my aunt that I haven't spoken to in like 3 years.
What the fuck?
It was really weird. I don't know. It's like 10 o'clock. Anyways. So, as I was saying, as you approach Clermont-Tonnerre, you can see the tops of its towers. You start hearing some the coconuts. You can start hearing some faint dinging and clashing noises in the distance. As you get closer and focus in on what's going on, you realize you've stepped into the midst of a full-on conflict.
Oh no!
Cresting the hill, you can see various different banners from multiple different imperial noble houses. And what seems to be at least 5 different Khazra Knight houses have responded to the invasion of Clermont-Tonnerre.
Oldak, I hate to ruin your mood, but I think we're a little bit too late.
Are any of them Luxodons? Do they?
occasionally you can see as one house further than the back line is moving up what can only be described as Loxodon shock troopers with
shit.
a series of maces battering through Imperial shield walls.
We need to plan
I'm gonna
out
look.
our approach.
I'm gonna look at them and be like, "What kind of bloody war have you got going on here?"
Oh, brother, I have no.
Wait, hold on. Is
fucking
Chris
idea.
here?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
here.
good,
I
good.
thought I was
really
unmuted. Sorry, I thought I was unmuted.
No, you're good. I was really hoping you were actually here to hear that stuff.
What, the horn?
Well, everything, really.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the horn.
Well, regardless, we need to plan out our approach and figure out how we're going to attempt this.
Yeah, we need to get the Dominus out of here, preferably first.
So we need to infiltrate the castle that is currently under siege and find a way to exit the castle that is currently under siege. Brilliant.
Well,
Okay. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, the motto of the house, by the grace of the Emperor.
The grace of the Emperor.
So that's what we say. The motto of the house is the Great Emperor.
Well,
By the grace of the Emperor.
By the grace of the Emperor.
You can say that motto. You can say anything to make sure that they know that you're on their side. Does the fight look even matched, or is it like one side is clearly winning?
It seems that the Khazar, for the most part, when it comes down to the actual melees, seem to be beating out a lot of the Imperial troops. For example, those Loxodon fighters
They're just cleaning out.
seem to be slamming in Imperial lines. However, usually when they get pressed too far on the lines, an Imperial Warcaster is more than willing to set a couple dozen Loxodon on fire. And occasionally you can see large swaths of the field just bathed in flame as fireballs are launched from different sides of the battle, and different forms of magic are flung around the place.
So, what is
The
our
castle-
plan here?
Yeah, there's no stopping this fight. It's going to keep going.
I'm gonna
No
look to
matter
him.
what.
I'm gonna look to him like, because you know this place, do you know of any hidden paths that we can take to get into this place?
First thing first, is
would
the
I
whole
really
thing...
know this place, Closet?
You know of it, but you've never been here.
Closet.
If you want to roll history, you can remember
I
some.
was gonna say to see if I've read about it
Well,
anywhere or anything like
While
that.
he does that, can I make a perception check to see if I can find like an alternative way or a path of least resistance to like kind of get
what I
in?
was going to ask, is the whole castle surrounded?
No,
Or-
it seems that the fighting is actually straying away from the castle a bit. It seems that both forces are hitting each other on the field. As Cassian, as you look a little closer towards the castle, you can notice quite a few men like on the castle walls and in some bastions that aren't engaged in the fighting. It seems that there are some Imperials in the castle, but aren't currently active participants in the combat. It seems that there are other noble houses doing that.
I'm gonna point out this section to the rest of the group. I think that's our entrance right there.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
just don't want to get, lit up by archer fire. when we go
Regardless, we didn't come here
So-
just to look, be like, oh
Do
shit,
I,
there's a siege.
do I have a tabard for Orsini or anything like that, Closet?
Yes, you do.
Anything noticeable that we could wave to notify people? Hey, we're on your side right now. Don't shoot us.
Yeah. You would have some of your armor would be adorned with the colors and symbols of House Orsini.
Okay.
I could use my spear as a banner carrier for the moment.
I was gonna say, do we have any sort of flag or anything like that, like small flag or anything?
I don't think we do.
flags, probably not.
No.
Probably
I
not. Okay.
have the insignia of my unit, but
Yeah, I think what we need to do is just let Uldak take the lead, and then let
Yeah.
the people in the bastion towers.
I put
seek
on
out
my
his
death
own.
mask.
I'll
Hopefully, we don't get shot.
I'll put up the cloth that got sewn into my cloak like over my nose. Well, after you.
Yep. And we're going to go ahead and head in through that little area that Cassian pointed out.
So, as you try to snake your way through the, as you attempt to snake your way through the fields of the Imperial soldiers.
I was going to say, I imagine we're trying to go around like as much of the battle as possible, like going around the side to get to that area.
Conflict,
yeah.
You walk through ditches and other dips in the terrain, and you do see Imperial commanders far detached from the battle, watching over on a nearby hill. As you try to get through the large ditch right next to the actual first entryways and small hatches meant for defenders to sneak out of the actual castle, you get a little closer to a small cohort or detachment of noble soldiers. As you can start hearing them start getting even more panicked, and you just hear someone scream, "Chosen!" at the top of his lungs.
Chosen.
In the distance,
I know you've talked to me about that.
You see another.
Oh, I remember.
You see another horse. Just one heavily plated individual on what looks to be a horse made of metal. By that I mean just absolutely covered in barding and war plating. As it rams through the Imperial line. Its helmet is in the shape of a dragonborn, like a dragonborn's head with its maw open. Suddenly, you see like a white light kind of appear out of its eyes and its mouth, a just intense hissing, and then a massive wave of blue fire comes out of the mouth, and almost instantly incinerates the entire cohort you're standing next to. Most of what's left are charred skeletons, and the few that survived are screaming at the top of their lungs as blue hot fire is just ripping through the field.
I guess we're just gonna keep going. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, do we want to try and fight a god's champion?
No,
or do we want to...
no. Our priority is
that's effectively what a chosen is.
I know, but right now we need to prioritize the Dominus.
Yeah, that's
now
what
I'm
I'm
mad,
gonna vote for.
but we'll come later back for these fuckers.
As you get closer, you can see a lot of the defenders on the walls start prepping bows and crossbows as they start pointing down at you.
The defenders?
On top of the wall, as you get closer to the wall.
I'm gonna shout the house motto and say we're with House Orsini, and try and at the same time trying to hurry inside the wall, making sure we're not being chased by the metal horse.
Soon a small, rather hidden door in the wall itself opens up, and multiple members of House Orsini sally out with swords and shields. They start to form up around you and motion for you to enter into the door.
We're gonna go ahead and enter in the door.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah, let's go.
As they pull you in, and all of you start getting to the rather narrow passage, extremely cramped for Ulgu. More of the defenders close in the door and start blocking the wall with as many stones as they can. As you move through the passage and head more into what can be described as just the barracks of the area. One second. As you talk to the, or as you go into the barracks of the area, it is absolutely chocked to the brim with Orsini defenders. They're all waiting at this one entrance and possibly the main gate. One of the sergeants in the area looks you up and down, and then looks over at Aldak and just says, just everybody, and just says, "What the hell are you folks doing in here?"
We're here to help in any way that we can, but I need to speak to the Dominus first. We need to speak to the Dominus first. See what his orders are. And see if we can get him out of here safely, because it seems like they're pushing.
The sergeant sighs and just stares at you. Dominus isn't going to leave anytime soon. He's not going to want to.
True. It's
Look.
still like... Yeah, go ahead.
We've got however many goddamn cars are out there. And from what we can tell, a Chosen is running around down there.
No, that is confirmed. There is a Chosen out there. We heard one of your soldiers scream it out before he was incinerated.
You can hear a lot of whispering from some of the Ursini defenders, and it starts to get a little panicked. As the sergeant starts yelling, "Let's settle down. We know what to do. We'll keep the castle, and if any of them try to come up on the walls, just die against the stone. You know that." He turns around, he looks back at the rest of you, and says, "Look, the Dominus is in the main tower in the center of the castle. If you climb to the top, you'll see him.
I understand.
In the meantime, after you meet him, I'm probably going to get sent back here."
Understood. What do you want us to do?
Once you're
we
back,
don't have to check in yet.
Look, I'm pretty sure we're pretty certain that they're going to start slamming against the wall. For all I know, there's some hidden entrance somewhere in this decrepit piece of shit. I need you people looking for any invaders in the back entrances and flushing out any of the tunnels under here. Who knows what's here?
Understood. Watching our flank, basically.
Will do.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and find him, check in on him, make sure he's good, and then we will get right on that. And we're going to kind of head towards the Dominus's known location.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna fucking set our horses on like a hitching post.
Yeah, a hitching post, wherever they may be safe right now.
Yeah.
If there even is such a place.
After we hitch our horses
Don't eat my horse.
I'll tap Ulgu on the shoulder as we're jogging up to the main tower. You said you want to fight a god, right? How about a god champion?
Huh?
You said you wanted to fight a god. How about a god champion? That's what that Chosen fellow is.
I suppose I could attempt to break his neck.
Well, we'll see if you'll get your opportunity, and I guess we'll go up and see the Dominus.
As you're walking through, you can see as the defenders have trapped just about booby-trapped just about every square inch of the castle. It becomes clear to you that if they're not going to keep it, they're sure as hell not going to let the Khazra take it back.
Oh God, Closet, is this the Imperial version of Saigon? Oh God.
I mean, sure.
Okay, continue.
Are we going to explode?
Yeah, it's fine. I wanted to point that out.
As you continue, you can still hear the fight outside as it continuing in strength. Eventually, you can see. Yeah, you can hear mechanical pulls of Ottogur's catapults and trebuchets just firing off from the center of the from the center courtyard of the castle itself. Up top, you can hear a series of sorcerers and wizards just firing off magic. It seems that the defenders have engaged in the actual combat now, or at least supporting noble forces in the field.
Sounds like it's getting a little close down there.
Yeah.
Well then.
Just means we need to move faster.
Yeah, let's go.
So, once you get to the center tower, it takes you quite a bit of time to climb up. The tower itself was established to overlook not only the castle, but the land surrounding it. And it seems to have been a prime target for any Khazra sorcerers that are laying around. As the occasional firebolt and other forms of magic seem to slam into it, with other Orsini warcasters attempting to prop up shields and other forms of magical protection. Once you get to the top, you see as there's just multiple different high-ranking Orsini like military advisors and other imperial soldiers just start flooding into one room. As you enter, you can hear as the Dominus seems to be, or at least a rather an older, grizzled-looking man, with kind of sickly, palish skin and a rather bright red kind of hair. He's briefing what seems to be most of the Orsini Knights and the rest of the Imperial-like soldiers in the region. He's letting them know, he's speaking about more Khazra Knights joining the fight, and while there are 5 Knight Houses on the field, the entirety of their forces haven't yet joined the battle.
There are
He
5
says-
represented houses.
Mm-hmm. While these houses are here, they have yet to actually take control of most of the terrain, and he's instructing the rest of his knights and soldiers to capture capture the choke point further to the south, to stop the flow of Khazra reinforcements, and at least reduce the size of, at least reduce how many Khazra knights and warriors they'd be fighting all at once. After a bit, he dismisses the knights, and all that's left is the rest of you and the Lord of House Orsini, just staring out one of the windows at the battlefield.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna approach him and say, "My lord, I've been made aware of the situation. What are your orders for us? I have a group of friends here that I know are combat capable. I understand that the sergeant at the front gate believes that there may be some people on our flank. What would you have us do?"
The Dominus turns around and looks at you. "Well, I'd have you keep this castle, of course," as he looks around. "Oh, look at this. We've finally taken it back, haven't we?"
I wouldn't say it's secure, though, sir. With all due respect.
Nice. As he kind of sighs, looks at Ulgu, and then turns back to the mirror. These Khazra play at being knights as effectively as children do. They'll be taken out of here as soon as they can. I'm sure of it.
Excuse me?
My lord, have you been made aware that there is a chosen running around out there?
Yes, I'm sure that's the reason. I'm sure you've also heard of the incinerator being sent from the capital.
You have word it's coming here.
I'm sure it is. Why else would an incinerator be alive?
So that was the cause for it, wasn't it?
We knew that we had gotten word that one had been summoned. We didn't know that any of this was going on. We had no idea.
Many movements in the Empire. See, kind of waves his hand.
True. Have we had any confirmed reports that it's headed this way? Has anyone spotted it? Because all we heard was that no one had seen it.
The Dominus pauses for a moment. No, we haven't seen it. But we don't need, as he turns around, an incinerator to win this battle. There is no confirmation that it's even chosen to begin with. Just because a few soldiers call a man that breathes fire chosen, doesn't mean it is chosen.
Have you had any exact reports of what they've claimed is chosen, my lord?
No.
The horse he rode was all metal, like my Warforged friend here.
Yes, but a horse in armor is just the same, is it not?
Whatever it is, sir, it's a problem and we need to deal with it.
I don't see the problem.
Of course you
That's
wouldn't.
true. Nevertheless, you have no specific orders for us other than follow what the sergeant at the front gate tells us to do, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We are to hold this castle, and we aren't going to let any of them in here.
So not one
I
step
understand.
back,
Yes.
yeah? Oh, Lord.
Easier task.
Do you know of
Said
any
than
back
done.
entrances?
Yes, do you know of any back entrances that they may be able to sneak through, as that's what we've been ordered by the sergeant at the front gate to hold?
Yes, unfortunately. He walks over to a very old, sort of decayed bookshelf. He pulls out he opens a little tube and pulls out a scroll. This is a map of, or at least as he unscrolls it, and most of it is gone. What's left of a map of hidden entrances and tunnels through the castle. The castle itself is rather lousy with these things. And he'll put that on the table for the rest of you to grab.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab it. Is there anything that we should know about what may be down there, other than invaders? Are there any... I don't know what they would possibly have down there, my lord. Should we be aware of anything else other than just invaders down there?
No, well, as he looks at you, I don't see how you would ever find something else, but I'm sure it's only invaders.
Understood. Well, my lord, I look forward to meeting you back here once we have secured the castle.
As you are, as he kind of just waves you off.
Let's go kill some squatters then.
And yeah, and we're gonna, well, I'm gonna go ahead
That
and...
will not be the end of any of my brothers.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow all that quickly. I'm gonna like flourish my sword, and I'm gonna have it in a reverse grip as we go down to the wherever the sergeant wants us.
Okay.
I gotta admit, I like how he didn't even ask, like, wasn't even, like, curious as to how we got there. It was just, okay, you're here, cool.
For some context, he's pretty obsessed with taking Clermont-Tonnerre. This is the ancestral seat of House Orsini.
Yeah, it sounded like he was very Stalinistic whenever I asked him not one step back, and he said yes.
Yeah, pretty much. This is like the culminating achievement of his life. Even this is something that was lost like almost 200 years ago.
Believe you me, it was thought. I was thinking when we were back in Grand Huron, and he was like, "I've told you people that we're not going to worry about it because it's a lost cause." Believe you me, I was tempted to tell Grimaldi, what if it was your ancestral homeland?
Yeah, fair.
Well, regardless, I think we're heading to secure the rear
secret
point?
passages,
Secret
tunnels,
passages,
or whatever it was. Yeah.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
That way we don't have to go back to the guy at the front gate. And
yeah.
That's why I asked for orders in advance. Was that way we didn't have to waste time going back to the front gate, getting a debrief then, and then going back to the tunnels. It was orders. Okay, check up, make sure he's good, he's safe.
Yeah.
Go do orders.
So, looking at the map, you don't notice too much. You do see a series of sewer entrances and where they connect. And through the back of the castle, you can see an area that just refers to something known as the chamber.
Oh, good. Oh,
the
good.
bloody hell is the chamber?
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm not sure. I want to find out. Do we want to secure the sewer entrances first, then go to the chamber, or go directly to the chamber?
Yeah, I was going to say, can we stop? I assume there are, like, guards and people running past us.
Right. There are multiple people just running around, yeah.
Yeah, can we stop one of the runners and point out, like, spots on the castle and tell him, go to the guard, go to the sergeant at the front gate, tell him these are where the entrance is in, and get him in there?
Yeah.
Because I assume there's several.
Yeah, there are quite a few. Most of them heading down on the sewers, but you do notice that a lot of them seem to go into this one chamber.
Into the chamber?
Yes, into what's referred to as the chamber.
Okay, well then we should probably go secure that first.
Yeah, then I'm gonna basically what I'm trying to get is the sergeant to know, okay, there's multiple entrances, get guys on those entrances and converge on the chamber.
Right.
If you can.
Yeah, no, I get you. Well, just give me one moment.
And then hopefully we all meet in the chamber.
They're all
worst case scenario, boss fight, and we have some reinforcements. Best case scenario, there's nothing, and hey, we've secured it. Now we know where all the entrances are.
Give me one moment. Alright, sorry about that.
You're good.
So, you managed to accost the guard and let him know. Jesus Christ, people are DMing me.
Server problem?
Right. No, they're just yelling at me to save them for something. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so, yeah, so you managed to accost one of the guards and tell him to inform the sergeant at the gate about the sewer entrances. He kind of nods to the affirmative and heads directly towards that same barracks area that you just came out of.
I think we're going to have to go and show the sergeant ourselves. Is there an entrance near the sergeant?
Yes, there does seem to be entrances all along the wall.
Okay.
This whole place is just filled with tunnel networks, isn't it?
Not really surprising.
Wonder how we managed to capture this in the first place.
I'm gonna kind of head over to the sergeant's front gate and show him the map and say, hey, these are all the openings. We need guys here, 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 and here. We'll take the closest entrance and kind of hopefully have soldiers converge in the center in the chamber, whatever that may be.
Understood.
That's the plan anyway, if that's okay with him.
And he just kind of points down at the that same thing that's marked as the chamber on the map.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this?
No clue. It's an old map. We believe these are the most up-to-date maps that we've got on this place.
Well, that's pretty deep. I can't send any of my men down there.
Not even a small group.
As far as I know, we can hold the entrances, but I can't put someone out that far.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. As long as you're able to hold the entrances, that should be fine. We can go in, clear it out, figure out what's down there, get back to you.
Look, tell you what, I have a bad feeling about that place. If you really want to, we could just try to seal the entire place off, but who knows? For all we know, that's an armory.
I think we need to secure it, and if it is an armory, we could deal out the weapons to any soldiers who have lost their equipment or need more.
I agree. I'd appreciate it if you could check it out.
Yeah, I think it's a safe bet to check it out. If we, do we want a signal to seal it off in case we need to come flying out of there real quick?
I would advise yes on that.
I'm in agreement. What do you have in mind?
If I may.
Go ahead.
I know a cantrip. I can create a very bright flash of light. I think that would be an adequate signal.
That should be good, but this is, like I said, rather deep. I could send in a sentry with you, let him, we could just, he'll stand at the door, I suppose.
That's probably going to be our best option.
Yeah, that'll probably be our best option. How about just the phrase of close the room? Drop this bit out of character. Drop this bitch or something. Yeah, just the call of hey, seal the room or something like that should suffice.
Well, then let's get on with it then.
Yep, let's get on with it, and we're gonna kind of head towards the closest entrance.
I'm going to die for a war that's not mine.
Fuck, dude, I feel that.
Hey, I don't want to hear shit. I got basically enslaved by a lord that's not mine.
I know.
This is my moment that I have been waiting for, damn it.
You should choose a better lord.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Mine actually gives a shit about the people of Grand Hoover.
Fair. Sounds like a good lord.
I'm not even an Imperial citizen.
Hey, me
Neither
too.
am
Don't
Are
worry
you
about
really
it.
sure you should be saying something like that in the middle of an Imperial castle under
I
siege?
am very obviously not one.
Look, regardless,
Clearly, but you don't need to reiterate it.
let's get moving.
Oh, I assumed we were saying that as we were moving to the open.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Just give me 1 second because Roll20 just deleted like 4 sheets for me.
You'd
Oh,
have
no.
to be-
Oh no.
You'd have to be a special kind of retarded to just go, oh yeah, he's...
Don't worry
Did you
about
have a
him.
stroke?
Well, I will not be the downfall of, or I will not be the death of any of my kin.
That's fine. I'll push my sword into their chest if you just want to soften them up for me.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works.
Well, regardless, I don't think they'll have that same.
I was gonna say,
Feeling
are you
towards
just
you.
refusing? Are you just refusing to fight them, or is it that you're willing to fight them, just not kill them?
We'll see.
Yeah, it's because I don't think they'll be as considerate as you all go.
You'd be surprised.
Well, hopefully
From my
that-
experience, no.
Well, regardless, let's hope that works in our favor. Yeah. If not, well, I'm sorry, they're gonna have to die. Like what? Like that? There is no compromise. If I have to choose the lives of everyone in this party over another Luxodon like yourself, and he is still trying to kill us, I will kill him. That is just bottom line. No compromise.
I'd do it too, it just without the speech.
I'm not gonna give him a speech.
I'm not Clank, you bitch.
I'm not gonna give him a speech. If he is actively trying to kill us, he will die.
I was gonna say, is Clank like lubing every bit of his being up right now? Ready for war? Clank is typing, so lubed.
So
Great. That's good.
God,
So moist.
Good, we need Clank at his best right now.
Is it slippity sloppy?
Sorry, guys. I would move on with this, but I didn't think I'd have a bunch of shit get deleted.
You're good. Shit happens.
No, this
Roll
is good.
20 is awful.
This is good.
So,
Yeah, actually, if
Yeah, I
you guys
gotta-
if you guys want to go to the bathroom or something real quick, that was probably the time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, I like how this went from, oh yeah, you're gonna go do a vote, you're gonna investigate some stuff, and maybe do a little bit of player backstory to full-on siege war.
Yes, yeah. Instead of playing politics, you're gonna now lift the fucking siege of a castle that was lost 200 years ago. Are you fucking ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to bathe in the blood of your enemies?
The next section of this is really gonna throw you off.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Are we the baddies?
Are we the bad guys here?
Oh no. What have you done?
Technically, we're the invaders right now.
Yeah, we are actually in the wrong. Casus Belli speaking.
I mean, yeah, but
The Cosmo were in the wrong 200 years ago.
look,
when they took
it doesn't matter who's wrong
Yes,
now.
but it is now an established Cosrum stronghold, and for us to just take it back, that's like saying, what's his name, General not MacArthur, who was the British one?
Fucking
Montgomery?
yeah, Montgomery.
That's like when Montgomery like stormed into Jerusalem. He was like, "I'm taking back this city for Richard the Lionheart." It's like, bro, get off your fucking horse, all right?
Woe to the vanquished.
Look, man,
Motherfucker.
war is fucked. No matter how you look at it, there's no good guys in war.
Okay.
There's no good or
Yeah.
bad guys. It's all fucked. It's all fucked.
It's all about perspective.
Right now, we are doing this to help one of our allies, but also get some insurance policy in case House of Scars wants to do some fuck shit to us.
Uh huh.
To you, I
Yeah.
can just walk away.
Yeah, if you want to leave, you can. If you want to walk away, you can. Go for it.
Fucking later, dude.
I wouldn't blame you.
Outta here.
Would not blame you whatsoever.
Sam's just like, I have not had enough to drink to deal with this.
Chris, are you packing a bowl?
No.
Oh, it sounded like you were. The fuck are you doing?
scraping some plastic thing with a screwdriver because I can.
Uh-huh.
Scrape harder.
You know,
Ah.
I can't exactly blame Scythe for that.
You're right. Like, that sounded like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I need a cup of water, and I'm not.
Yeah, get some
During
water,
the
dog.
designated break time, I'm not moving and getting my water.
It's America, love. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, you got Sam playing with his guns over there.
Clickety clackety.
Jesus.
Hey, wait, here, I can turn my camera
No,
back
be spicy, motherfucker.
Be spicy?
No, not you, him.
Whoa.
I will, however, watch you fix an airsoft gun if you're gonna do that.
Well, this one's paintball.
What's that pistol you just put down there?
Paintball.
Oh.
It's a 43 caliber.
Nice. Recoil operated CO2?
Yep.
Nice.
It's the RMX PPQ.
Nice. I remember I got shot in the dick with that gun.
It's a fun gun.
It hurt.
This is. I play with a lot of rec ball players, so.
I don't know what that means.
So in paintball, you have speedball and you have rec balls. Speedball is your more like professional play, you know, with all the blow up cover and stuff like that. Real fast shooting.
Oh, so where it's like a big open field and they put like blow up cover and.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rec ball is basically
Recreation.
You bring whatever gun you have for it and you play. You have fun. There's usually objectives and stuff like that you get to play. So I have what's called a Titman TMC, which is a mag fed.
Yeah.
It's a 68 caliber. So I run around with that mostly, but I have this PPQ on my hip, or technically my leg, and it throws people off when I draw a fucking handgun and start shooting at them.
Why is that?
Because there's not very many pistol handguns out there. Or at least none that look realistic like this one. Like this is
so people get whacked out thinking, "Oh, I'm about to get blasted by this motherfucker."
Pretty much. It's amusing because if I run out of ammo with my rifle, I'll just throw my rifle down and draw my handgun and then just fucking basically become Speedy Boy. And I'll just run around a corner and point blank someone with a pistol. And it's funny because they'll turn and see the pistol and just fucking freeze like, what the fuck? What?
The last time I played, the last thing I remember doing was we were doing an Alamo type thing, where we were holding out in a church. It was like I don't want to say an abandoned portion of town, but it was like it was this area that was like built to be an airsoft / paintball arena, and it had like actual buildings in it.
Yeah.
And I remember I was behind a door when some fucking horsecock motherfucker jumped through a window. And fucking like, and
Did you
was
say
like
horsecock?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Fucking jumped through a damn window and came out with a fucking I don't even remember. I think it was just like a paintball gun, just like obviously that's what we're talking about, but I mean like the hopper on top and
just a regular
Yeah,
just
like,
regular speedball.
yeah.
Paintball gun.
And friggin' double tapped me twice. One hit me in the stomach and then in the dick, and I just sat down and was like, alright, I'm done.
Oof. Yeah, my pistol, it smarts at point blank.
Oh yeah.
It's not typically a good time if I hit you.
Yeah. Especially if you're one of them fuckers that freezes your balls.
I don't do that. That one's pretty fucked up to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's not illegal, but it's frowned upon in a lot of places.
Well, a lot of places it's illegal. And it's just not a good idea if you want to win anyways.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing I never understood. Is like, why you want to freeze it? Like, oh, because da-da-da-da. It's like, well, it doesn't burst when they hit, so you have no clue.
It just hurts them. You're just a dick.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, don't they? Isn't it something supposedly that they fly better or something?
They really don't. Like the only reason I can shoot as far as I can on mine is because I have a 14-inch barrel.
Right. So
and on top of that, my barrel is actually rifled.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I can shoot. I could probably shoot it another 20 to 30 feet farther than your standard paintball gun.
That's neat.
You know, and then on top of that, I have a 4x scope on top of my paintball gun, so I could just sit in the back and just
plug it, people.
Yeah, lob rounds at your head. And
yeah.
On top of that, I have 8 mags for my rifle, 4 mags for my handgun. I carry 3 to 4 smoke grenades, and then 2 bank grenades.
Oh yeah, yeah. You see, for me, I'm like complete polar opposites in paintball and airsoft. In paintball, you know, I got the gear, I got the gun, I got the mask.
Right.
You know, I got the whole thing, and then in airsoft, I run around with a friggin' Thompson M1A.
Fuck yeah.
So the cut down militarized version with a couple of drums in cargo pants and a pair of glasses and like a tank top.
Nice.
And I just do that.
Yeah, I have. I have this for airsofting.
Oh yeah.
And then I also have another PPQ because I like the PPQ. I like how it operates. I like how it feels. Yeah. So I have the airsoft version of that as well.
My question is, why does airsoft always have orange tip, but paintball doesn't?
I don't actually know why that is. I've noticed the same thing. Paintball, you never see the orange tip stuff, but on airsoft, you see it all the time. So, like, for me, this is my typical load.
Yeah.
So I carry that, and then I have all my water and stuff in my in the backpack, my air and stuff in there.
Yeah. Oh my god! I remember I got my friggin' my head got clipped by a ball, and I swear to God, it hurt worse than just getting shot square in the face.
It does. It very much does.
Like, and I don't know why that does. I don't know why that works that way, but.
Well, weirdly enough, like when you look at a paintball mask,
yeah,
it protects a good portion of your face, but it doesn't protect your forehead where it hurts the most to get fucking hit.
Oh no! I mean, like, it skimmed down like the side of my head, and it like.
Oh yeah, that'll smart.
Yeah. Oh god, have you ever tried to wash paintball paint out of your fucking hair?
it is annoying because paintball paint is a lot more greasy.
Yeah.
That's why
it's a kind of paint that doesn't just come out. It thins and thins and thins and thins until you know, it's like still there.
Yeah, the funny thing about paintball paint, it's made out of food grade ingredients.
Yeah.
So it's all biodegradable.
Yeah.
But it's just a pain in the ass to wash out of your hair. Because as you wash it, for some reason it gets soapy and sudsy when you start washing it.
All right.
Yep.
I am Liv.
Hooray!
Live.
All right. God, that makes me mad. I had to like I didn't even have enough time to like get everything. I'm actually really pissed off right now because I had like multiple NPC sheets get deleted.
Oh,
I don't
no.
even know how that happened.
You know, I
Alright.
sent you that for a reason, Closet.
Yeah, I know. And I've been, like I said, I've been looking into switching out to Astral, but like I gotta figure out if it's like if I can one get everything over, and two I have to set it all up, and then get all my maps over. So that's just gonna take a while. Anyways, so let me get you guys down into the sewer.
We're about to go to war.
I feel alive!
So you finally crawl down into one of the sewer entrances.
It smells
And-
fantastic.
That's the Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls 4 sewer if I've ever seen
I
one.
actually don't think this is I
No,
actually don't
that-
think this is an Oblivion sewer.
I know, but that same architecture.
It looks
that,
like it, right?
It
Yeah.
looks like one.
It's from the
Oh, I know what that is.
Dude, I've been in one of those. I swear I
That's-
have.
No, that's
Looks like the one.
Oh,
with
it's
the-
an old dungeon crawler from like the 90s.
Dude, I'm about to go buy Oblivion just to get a singular screenshot of this exact same sewer, bro. It has to be one, bro.
But anyways, so after a while, you crawl down into sewers, and you can see and you can hear as torches in the distances. You can hear the other Orsini guard members crawl down into the sewer and start covering each entrance. Hold on, before I continue, is everyone back?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Cool. All right.
I don't think any of us actually left.
I know
No,
Chris
we're
went to go get
stupid.
something.
I got water, but that took me literally 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sam and I definitely didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my
So
shoulder.
after a little bit, you start continuing towards that chamber marked on the map.
Oh, that hurts a lot.
The sewer seems to devolve downwards, and for whatever strange reason, rather than heading out outside of the castle and filtering outwards, it seems that you are going in a spiral downwards.
Oh, that's comforting.
These stairs go down.
Something is not quite right about this.
What do you mean?
What are
They
you both,
stairs?
Captain Obviouses?
It's a staircase. Of course, it goes down.
Well, keep in mind too that we can always drop and seal this place off and book it
That's fair.
if we need to. So,
Wait, we can make things good.
well, we
If
got
there's any infiltration occurring, it's most likely happening at some sort of tunnel entrance at the bottom.
probably, yeah.
Was
At least
this,
this area is rather well defendable because it's stairs.
was this fortification built on a hillside? Cliff.
You asking me or?
I'm asking you.
So it does seem to be built in like the castle itself seems to be built inside of a cliff or inside of a large hill. Sorry. So the sewer does seem to drain down deeper into the hill.
There's probably another door or entrance at the other end. I guess we must trudge through a cistern.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Probably
I
does
just
not
had
concern
new.
me.
Hooray! Knee deep in Cosrin shit.
Yay. This
As
does
you
not
go
concern.
As you continue downwards, you happen upon a body of a dead dragonborn.
Eat.
Oh.
He seems to be wearing very minimal armor. He carries a scimitar, and he has what seems to be a large spear shoved into his back.
Well, this
Which
wasn't
way
us.
was he facing?
He was facing, he's facing the same path that you're taking, like further downwards.
So, it's
So he-
almost as if he was,
so he
going
was
in the same
venturing
direction
down?
as us?
Yes.
And he was
Clank wishes to turn 180 degrees immediately.
Is the corpse fresh?
It is rather fresh. Maybe a couple hours dead, at the least, at the most.
Does that mean they
So-
just
Maybe like
took
2.
the castle?
How dark is it down here?
It is, it's pretty dark. There is, however, the occasional torch and a brazier.
Okay, well, I can see just fine compared to them, at least.
I can too.
Yeah, all of you have dark vision.
Do we? Yeah.
Yes, every single one of you has dark vision.
We
Oh,
can
I
see.
do.
Real shit.
Yeah, every single one of you. This wasn't a question I needed to answer.
Well,
Just
does
making
Clank
sure.
have dark vision?
Shut up. Yeah, I'm pretty. Oh, he does. Oh, he doesn't. No, yeah, he doesn't have dark vision. I forgot
I
about
don't
that.
fucking know.
He
I
just
may have
scared.
modified.
I just kind of assumed he did.
Thanks,
I,
elf.
yeah, if you didn't say anything,
So
I
wait,
wouldn't have,
Clank
like...
doesn't have dark vision?
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't have
you-
dark vision.
You poor fucker.
Wow, nice one, Tato. If you didn't say anything, I wouldn't know it.
Wah.
Well,
Countered.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
well-
I'm gonna use my cantrip to have a ball of light in my hand at least.
All right.
So like cantrip.
Guys. Yeah.
Let me get blind.
Gotcha. All right.
Well,
so
but-
that,
well,
that way we have a little light for Clank.
Roll 20
Well,
crash.
technically, they all think I'm human, so I have to keep that facade up.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Chris, you good?
My roll 20 crashed.
Yeah, it sounded like.
That's tough.
It's having a bitch fit.
Well,
There we
whatever
go.
this guy died of, hopefully it was Imperial.
What do you mean? Whatever he died of, he died to a spear to his back.
I know that, but
I
whoever
believe
he
means
died
the
of.
affiliation of the spear.
But
You trying to
spear-
say that him and the spear had a disagreement, so the spear killed him?
No, he.
The affiliation of the wielder of the spear.
that is better. I'm going to say an inanimate object does not have an affiliation.
I mean, aren't you
I
technically an
assumed the
object?
distinction was not necessary.
Because I am animate. Look, I can show you, and I pimp slap the newest member to our team.
Oh!
Oh
Seems quite
no.
animate.
Well, to be fair, Sam, this is our hazing ritual. Our Warforged will beat the hell out of you.
I'll just
Maybe-
leave you in the dark then.
Maybe
Wander
not,
on.
maybe not intentional. Maybe not intentional. But this is the hazing process.
Well, you know what? Hang on. I must find what I need. It might be this one. I would put it in chat, but it's a massive thing of text.
Yeah.
Clank would like to touch himself.
What? What?
Why do you have to ask me?
Because I think there's a reason for it.
Oh no, why are you typing?
Why are you typing?
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
He's touching himself
All right,
for
yeah.
a light.
He's turning his entire. He's trying to shine.
Shine bright.
All right.
Because I am shiny, like a diamond in the rough.
Anyways, so
Moving on.
as you pay attention further down into the further down in the sewer, the cistern, you can kind of make out some voices in the distance.
I'm gonna immediately stealth.
Okay, go ahead and... I mean, if you want to stealth... Yeah, go ahead and roll me stealth.
Yeah, dude. I don't like this. I don't like hearing voices of something that's supposed to be unoccupied.
Threat level 5.
Fuck.
Wah, wah.
You believe yourself to
I
be
don't,
extremely
I don't get
stealthy.
advantage because I'm in a dim light, am I?
I mean... Unfortunately not.
Well,
because
it's
I'm casting
fine.
light right now, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you. Alright, well, you're the reason why my stealth roll's so shit.
Can I roll perception to try and listen in?
Sure.
The shit rolls all around.
You can't really make out exactly what's being said, but you do come to the conclusion that it's in a language that you don't understand.
Wait, what language?
Oh.
Well,
Can we tell what
I
language it is?
speak Common, Dwarven, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
You do not understand the language.
Fuck!
I was gonna say I just know Common and Draconic, so I don't know it.
I know Common and Celeste.
Ulgu, can you understand them?
I don't know. Can anyone? Can I understand them
Is
by
it
chance?
Cosrum?
No.
I doubt they speak Aquan, do they?
Okay, well, regardless.
No.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll be here all day trying to figure out what language they speak.
Alright.
Scythe, are you here?
Potato.
Oh no!
Did he die?
What's up?
I
Oh,
was gonna say, he
okay.
was literally just speaking.
I was about to say, I want to make sure you're still here.
Yeah, they're asking for if people get... Well, anyways. So. Are you guys continuing forward?
I guess so.
I'm gonna stay to the rear of the group only because I'm probably the loudest one.
Yeah, okay. That's ambitious. That's not really true, but...
I stay 10 feet away from Clank.
I'm also holding a ball of light.
I was about to say, it doesn't matter, we're not stealthy
And
at this
him.
point.
Alright. As you, as you continue forward, you do happen to see, you see a kind of doorway with some light pouring out of it. Outside of it, you can see a lot of bodies of different humanoid servants, possibly even slaves, just strewn about. All of them seem to have their throats cut, arms even ripped off, holes in their chest, a variety of just gruesome wounds, all just littering the outside of this doorway.
I don't think these are Khazarans.
Some of them, a lot of them seem to be human. There is the occasional odd race, maybe dragonborn dwarf.
Is there plenty of blood in
gnome.
the corpses?
There is quite a bit of blood, but roll me perception.
How do you roll for stuff on this?
If you go to your sheet, you'll be able to click on just a skill and you'll roll for it. So what are you looking for, Royal?
I would like to see if there's any, well, one, lots of blood, and I would happily roll again if I could find a body that I could somehow hollow out in the near future.
Oh my god.
And then wear as a suit, a skin suit.
That man, they are dead. Leave them alone.
Okay, so
Don't defile the dead.
as Isse looks around, you notice that there's a huge amount of blood all over the place, probably from the corpses. Clank, as you look around, you notice that there is a lot of blood, but there's a sort of discrepancy in the amount of blood and the amount of bodies there. As Sam looks around, I'm guessing, are you looking for the same thing?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around, trying to see what I can see.
You don't notice anything out of the norm, but it just looks like a lot of these people were executed for one odd manner.
And it's all fresh?
They are very fresh.
Judging by the amount of people here.
Maybe in the last hour.
Judging by the amount of people here.
Are they wearing armor? Or
No, these people all seem to be wearing just commoners' clothes, rags, and other garb like that. The voices you can hear
sorry.
the voices you can hear are the loudest at this point, and they all seem to be coming out of that room to your right. You haven't exactly walked up in front of the doorway yet, but you can see the light coming out of it.
can we make out anything, or
No, it seems to be in a language you don't understand.
I think whatever is behind this door isn't Kazakrim.
I was gonna say, can we get someone that's a little stealthy to kind of peek real quick? Take a quick peek, see what it might be.
Clank can do it.
Cassian, you're up.
What, you want me to do some diplomacy?
Well, no, just
Not
be
diplomacy.
kind of stay hidden. Don't get seen. See if you can see what's in there.
Go be sneaky.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll do that. Do I have to, are you gonna let me reroll my stealth check closet?
Yeah, you're gonna reroll your stealth check.
Okay. That's better.
There we go.
It's a lot better.
Give me 1 second. Alright, so...
Yeah, I rolled a fucking 6 or a
8,
2.
yeah.
A 2 on my first. God damn. That sucked.
Okay, as you take a stealthier approach, you head through... So you're going through the door, like, trying to see what's through it, right?
Yeah.
So as you head through the doorway, you start realizing the passage gets wider and wider until it gets maybe about... It's actually fairly wide, maybe about 20 feet across. And then you get a good picture on what's at the other end of this passage.
Oh!
So you can see for those of you wondering, he's been moved to a different...
On a different screen.
Yeah. So
I'm the only one on the screen?
Yes, you're the only one there.
Oh, fuck! This ain't good. This is not good! Oh, no!
None of the people you can see have noticed you yet. They all seem to be facing forwards.
How heavily armored are they?
Not at all, mostly. Most of them
they're
seem
just
to be
commoners?
scattering.
What do you see?
Oh.
Just come back to us to tell us that.
Yeah, 1 second. Out of character. Back in character. Closet, what do I see?
So you see a large amount of mostly dragonborn and other sorts of strange races here. About 5 of them are just facing towards another 4 that are centered around what look to be 2 dead bodies. To the right of you and further closer to those 4 is another pile of bodies. They seem to be chanting language that you don't understand.
I'm gonna whisper back into the message. Some weird occult shit. It seems like they're doing a ritual. I don't like it.
I say to the rest of the party, they seem to be doing a ritual.
Clank, what's in?
Well, that can't be good.
Can I get a lay of, is there anyone hidden in here that I don't see? Can I, like, double check, make sure?
Roll me perception.
Okay. I want to make sure all our bases are covered. 23.
Ooh, nice. Alright. So, you don't notice anybody hidden, but you do notice that there's something that the wood kind of circle panel that's in the center of the room, kind of equidistant to each of those 4 in the front. It seems to be just bulging out quite a bit.
So, there could be something under it, or it... That's odd. Okay, I will stealth my way back to the group as quick as possible without compromising my stealth.
You won't have to reroll for that.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but I don't like it. They did not pass the vibe check. We need to move now.
Move in there and kill them, or?
We need to move in there and subdue them, if necessary. I do not like what they are doing. I don't like the vibe.
I'm gonna put my spear to the wall and...
They were mostly Dragonborn.
About how far away would you say they are?
Then no qualms.
How far away are they from our current position?
I'll let you guess.
I'd say maybe they're within 100 feet. I would argue maybe about 60 at max. But they were all Dragonborn, so we need to go now.
Yeah, we need to move now.
Let's move.
Let's move.
Let's move. Let's go.
I thought that was just funny.
Let's move.
Let's move.
It's going dark.
Let's go.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Man, it's fallen into the river.
Forward, lemmings!
Hold on.
Man, it's fallen into the sewer.
Corporal
Fuck off. Fucking castle.
Corporal just wants to do something for real quick. Hey, Sam, I just sent you token stamp. If you want to upload your image in there, you can make a little token for like battle maps. That way it'll fit a little better. Sam?
I forgot I muted my mic. I am dumb. I'm sitting here talking.
What did you say?
I don't even remember now. I just feel that stupid.
Alright, well, Corporal's I think you went to the bathroom.
Yeah, I didn't. I did not like the vibe that they were having. We need to go and vibe check them.
Vibe check them?
Yes, we need to vibe check them ASAP.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see here. Choose image. I guess I should do my battle image rather than...
Whichever image suits you.
Wait. Should I do my death image?
No.
I'm gonna send it to closet.
Would not recommend that.
Maybe just one. Well,
I think the one image is fine.
oh my god, that's brutal. Just absolute brutality. Sammy, you.
Just dead.
Yeah, you think that the lettering there might not fit with having 2 spears shoved through your chest?
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it works just fine. Let's see here. Guess I'll use this one. Oh shit. Now I gotta make it fit inside the hole. Once I'm done, do I just upload or download it?
Yeah, just download it and then swap out your the image on your thing with that.
Okay. Gotta get back over here to this.
Where did Corporal go? I just heard him like.
Corporal.
I'm right back.
Okay.
Oh, you're already back.
He died.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to vibe check the Dragonborn, so we're doing some occult shit.
Vibe checking.
God dang it.
Tell me whatever you've
There it goes. Okay, it should be there now for you.
Okay. So, after you you start walking up into the. Well, how are you guys walking in there? Are you trying to go?
I think we're going stealthy. Yeah.
Oh God!
Okay, you're always gonna need to roll stealth, and those of you with heavy armor
are we full sending it, or are we just stealthing it? What are we doing here?
Let's just run in.
Okay, well you guys run in. I'm gonna stealth behind because I can get sneak attack. So go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna vibe check them from a
Stealth in the
distance.
front and get ready in action to firebolt.
Clank is entering stealth mode.
God damn it!
Okay.
25.
Stealth. Where you at? Alright,
So I'm gonna be
Well, you're
more.
gonna,
I'm gonna be to the
Sam?
rear
Hold on.
with a
Yeah.
short bow.
Sam, if you're gonna do stealth, you're wearing heavy armor, so you got to do it at a disadvantage.
So
Yeah, okay, so I click disadvantage and then stealth.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm fucked anyways.
That's bad.
So I'm staying far back away from them with my short bow drawn.
Look at that stealth. Me and Clank are right there together. We got.
Hang on 1 second.
Pop this one.
Okay, so as all of you, or Chris, are you here?
Yeah.
Are you stealthing in?
No, I'm full sending.
Okay.
Oh God!
I have to. I roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what? No, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it. We'll do it.
come on, me and Clank did
Yikes.
it.
No.
Three of us are gonna just be seen. The other 3 are gonna be hidden.
Aldak is entering stealth mode.
Okay. As you move in, most of you are flat out incapable of keeping yourselves hidden as Clank walks into the field and yells, "I have entered stealth mode!"
Threat level 9.
I'm gonna.
My God.
As many of the Dragonborn look back at you and start drawing their swords, and they start, oh god, what just happened? And they start looking around for more hidden members. So
The moment I see one of them draw their swords, I'm gonna let an arrow fly into this motherfucker from the darkness.
Okay, who you choosing?
This one.
All right, roll me your crossbow.
Do I get advantage since I'm hidden?
Yes.
Dope. Well, this is with my short bow for right now, but...
That's fine. Well, the arrow goes wide, and you have lost your stealth.
Could I have also done the same with my firebolt since I was readying it?
Is that what you wanted? I mean, if that's what you wanted to do, then yeah.
Okay.
God damn it, dude. That's annoying.
Yeet.
Rolls have been shit tonight. Thank you.
Ooh, who are you hitting? Mark it again? I didn't say that.
The same guy.
Same guy in the front? Okay. So that firebolt is actually going to hit him square in the chest. Roll me damage. Alright, it's going to scorch the very thin leather that he has.
Level 2. Alright.
And really just scorch the front of his chest. As you can see, he is a Dragonborn who doesn't seem to be too bothered by it. As the rest of the Cosmos start to look around for any hidden... well, actually, you've already lost your stealth here since you've attacked. Anyways, go ahead and roll me...
Initiative.
Let me clear this. Initiative. Let me clear this list first.
Let me
Go ahead and roll me
combat
initiative.
strat going. Yep. Here we go.